In entering upon this course of instruction, each of you should, so far as possible, lay aside for the time being all previous theories and beliefs. By so doing, you will be saved the trouble of trying all the way through the show to put, quote, new wine into old wineskins, end quote. Luke chapter 5, verse 37.
Please like, share, subscribe.
If there's anything as we proceed which you don't understand or agree with, just let it lie passively in your mind until you have enjoyed the entire show. For many statements that would at first arouse antagonism and discussion will be cleared and easily accepted a little farther on. After the show is over, if you wish to return to your old beliefs and ways of living
And pop that blue pill.
you are at perfect liberty to do so. But for the time being, be willing to become as a little child, said the master in spiritual things. Quote, except you become as little children.
Out there.
Ye shall in no wise enter into the kingdom of heaven. End quote. Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. If at times
Messed up, my
there
boy.
seems to be repetition, please remember, the Self Love Show is a lesson,
2 minutes, Karen.
not a lecture.
You got some chitlins? In the building. Our guest is standing by. Karen, shoot the guest a text, let him know he's going to be in the cream room for about 25 minutes. Appreciate that. And big ups to all y'all. We got a great one lined up for y'all.
We demand our silver back.
We do demand our silver.
2, to connect our breadwinners with our act.
The Self Love Show, giving you more than vitamins and minerals. Food for your soul, information and plans integral to making your mind grow. With more growth and development, BS is irrelevant to the intelligent. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what we represent. It's the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. We do it for our people. The Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show. To expose they don't equal. The Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. Big Wordsmith 9 mil. The Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. You know how the story goes. It's the Self Love Show.
And that it is. Before we pop off, the views expressed in today's pod are those of the host and guests and are not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates. Welcome to the Self Love Show on This Ain't That Network, or as we affectionately say, TATN. This is a spot where we're going to dive deep into the intersection of mind, body, spirit, and society as divine children of the divine light. This one, your co-host, 9 Millie. All praise to the ancestors, the Most High, and my late and beloved Mama Sky. Miss you much. In a city where every beat echoes with stories of struggle and triumph, we're here to unpack how the energy of hip-hop fuels personal growth and development and collective empowerment. Tonight, we journey through sound, spirit, and movement, because this whole thing is a vibration in my mind's eye, tapping into the raw, transformative power that connects art to life, community, and culture. Our conversation takes a special turn as we travel over east, not too far, the old stomping grounds, not too far from Brother Wordsmith, I should say. Over east with our distinguished guest, Chi-Town's very own at CEO 5000 Stony Island. Those who don't know and those who don't know shall know. All right. We call him K Boom. Known for his dynamic presence and insightful narratives, K Boom brings a unique blend of street wisdom, hip hop history, and elevated perspective. I met this brother some time ago on the hallowed grounds, Champaign Urbana on the yacht. Thought he was a townie. Turns out he was just a kid from Chicago. And he had some sick flow, energy, creativity. Wasn't much of a baller, okay? But he always maintained a positive vibe, kept it 100 all the time. Very generous brother, and that's what I appreciate about him. Always 100% being self. Together, we'll explore how hip hop isn't just a genre, but should be a cultural force that builds bridges and communities, uniting diverse voices under a banner of shared resilience and soulful expression. Get ready for an engaging dialogue that shall transcend the usual boundaries of music discussion. We're not asking about who shot who and why. We're diving deep into the essence of Chicago's Southeast Side community's energy, the mindfulness of consciousness, and the harmonious flow of chi or shy that sustains all of us. So sit back, open your heart, prepare to be inspired as we peel back the layers of a culture that continues to redefine what it means to truly live and love self. So whip out your self-love vision and your 10 hats. This is the Self Love Show, and this is the revolution. The revolution will not be on YouTube, however. These are lessons. They are not lectures. We're live in living color. Today is Tuesday, April 15th. And, if you're copper colored, that you got one thing down. Did you file your taxes? All right. It's about 7:12 in Chicago. And as always, we cats can be anywhere in this spectacular universe. But thankfully, we all chose to be here together. Here. Together. Bear down. What down, Brother Wordsmith? What you manifesting today, bro?
Love, now you know me. I'm manifesting love. What you manifesting?
100, bro. Ditto. Pure, magnificent, unfettered, unfiltered, unmolested. Some, some may say harsh, some may say tough, but I can assure you it's self-love just the same, bro.
No doubt.
Hey, what's been up in your neck of America since we last popped out?
Yeah, so on Friday night, myself and Eddie Sevo performed and threw down, blew up the joint at Skyway Bowl.
Yeah, he said he was up there. He said it was nice. He said he got pretty saucy too.
Sure. Yes, he did.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How many songs y'all perform?
3, really. I mean, I had 2 half songs that I put together in my set. So did one of his songs, my little 2 half songs, and then we did our song together that we got out.
Right.
The weekend.
That's what's up, man. Keep going, like the suffix of our city. You just got to go, can't stop.
Got to. Need my children to go after their dreams, so I'm leading by example.
100%. 100%. It's all a dream. Within a dream, within a dream, within a dream, after a dream, before another dream. All right, y'all. What to expect today on the Self Love Show? We always kick it off with the quote of the day, the Self Love Show quote of the day, and then the Moor Growth and Development Program. That's the MOOR GD video. It's our platform. Tattoo Tyranny. Okay. We're going to run a couple of videos. This brother and I, we're going to react to them. things that's been happening around the world in this realm. Okay. Your mind is an awful thing if and when you waste it. So there's a riddle that's been pinned into the chat. Dome teaser, matriculate if you can. If you can't, Brother Wordsmith usually will figure it out on his own and give you the response at the end. We got to go back because I don't think I gave him the answer last week. Something happened last week, but anyway, yeah, yeah. So that's how that goes. He always solves them, and I don't give him the answer. And then today's topic: hip hop, community, consciousness, and shy or chi. Over East with at CEO 5000, Stony Island. This brother will be in the building shortly. Please like, share, subscribe. Just smash the like button. Don't cost you nothing. Drop some comments down there. And we wrap it up with my personal favorite part of the whole shebang. And that's where this brother next to me, he's going to tie everything down, off the rip, pulling it straight from the other dimensions and delivering it right into this realm for you guys. Do stick around for that. You would definitely be edified. Any announcements there, bro?
Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. June 20th through the 22nd. Man, you better jump on it while we still got these early bird tickets, and it's special. And I'm going to pin the website in the chat. Please do and join. Join the site and give us your information so we can give you updates and things of that nature.
Yeah, we can use that tech to keep us all informed much better. Great music fest. I've been there. It's a wonderful experience, holistic experience, I would say. Great vibrations all the way around, from the people to the music to the environment you'll find yourself immersed in. Go over there and decompress. It's good for your mental, spiritual, and your physical health out there. And big ups to Bella B. Bella B Designs 365 at gmail.com. If you need some personal swag, t-shirts, anything like that, reach out. Copper colored. Recycle your money. And then Gym Recovery. Find yourself in a pinch. You need your whip towed out there, or somebody else needs their whip towed out there in the greater Chicago area. Reach out to Gym Recovery. Copper colored 224-588-0998. That's 224-588-0988. If there's any cats out there, hip hop heads, anybody from over East, yeah, let us know. Let's talk about it. What part of Chicago are you from? What neighborhood? Not what set. We're not going to do that. What neighborhood are you claiming? Huh? This is what we want to know. All right. Did I have any announcements? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, all the April noops and Brother Wordsmith yourself, happy Capiversary out there. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Enough of my yapping. I'm going to turn it over for this brother to handle his business. Our guest will be in the building and very shortly, in about 9 minutes.
Yes, y'all. It don't stop. Self Love Show rocks on. Hip hop, community, consciousness, and chi. Ova East with CEO 5000. Y'all know how it goes. As always, got a very important video I need you to check out. And for that, we have the Self Love Show quote of the day. Pain made me who I am. Excuse me. Pain made me who I am today. Without the struggle, there's no success. Once again, pain made me who I am Today, without the struggle, there's no success. And that's from my guy G Herbo.
From around the way, Ova East.
Yep, exactly.
Big ups, Herb. Free Herb if he's incarcerated.
As always, we have the Silverback Moor Growth and Development platform, which we're building the Self Love Nation off of.
I'm not getting no volume, fella. Hey, Karen, can you turn on the volume?
Okay.
You guys, please like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Ancestral Echoes coming to the door real fast. We're going to go there tonight. Got some great questions set up for this brother. It's going to be a powerful discussion. Is hip-hop, has it been good for the Southeast side? These are one of the questions we're going to explore today. Overall, think we'd have been better off with just sticking to house music? Was C. Dolores Tucker right?
Interesting questions.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, Karen, just take it away.
Silverback Moor Growth and Development platform. Number one, repair our nation via reparations. We demand our silver back. Number two, to connect our breadwinners with our activists. And three, show an accurate depiction of African American Chi-Town. 4, to shine a light on positive influences. 5, heal our community one person at a time. 6, to provide an unfiltered platform for our influencers. 7, recycle the black dollar. 8, to provide mentors for the mentorless. 9, to close the gap between us and our pink kinsmen.
We're closing the gap.
Number 10, protect our children, women, children, and men by any, excuse me, in all means necessary.
That's right. That's right. What he said. If you missed last week's show, how junk science, weird science, if we'd have made a promo video, we'd have used it. Weird science. How junk science shapes criminal injustice in the United States. What say ye, Brother Wordsmith?
Wee! I advise you to check it out. Check it out.
Absolutely.
Packed with information. My goodness gracious.
100%. So we got a dome teaser in there, and we also got a link in there to this poll. And the poll question is, who wins in a versus freestyle rap battle? Number 1, Eminem, the White Elvis. Number 2, Common, also known as Rashid. You just a Muslim drinking brew. And we're not going to say what Jaguar White said about it. And then we got who I suspect is Oprah Winfrey's daughter or clone. We'll go into that. Maybe we'll do a show on it. And then we got number 3, K-Dot, a.k.a. Kendrick Lamar. And then number 4, Unsure. I'm rubbing my bum on the fence. You guys still got time to have your voices heard in this poll. So far, M has 20%. The White Elvis has 20% of the votes. And Common and Kendrick Lamar both have 40% each. Interesting. Kendrick's parents are from Chicago. Big U's from Chicago. Yeah, everybody's from Chicago, Self, running around the world doing all types of stuff.
Yep.
Interesting.
It starts here, most of it.
That's right. The cradle of American civilization as it is now, Chicago, Illinois. That's right. 100%. All right, y'all. You got time. Just click on that link in there, and you can pop out, vote real quick, and then pop back in and enjoy the festivities. Speaking of festivities, Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes, Glamping Music.
Glamping. We glamping.
Yes. Go glamping. All right. And Bella B Designs 365@gmail.com. You need personalized shirts and stuff like that. And Gym Recovery 224-588-0998 for any towing needs you may have in the greater Chicago area. But today it's all about hip hop, community, consciousness, and Chi. Where's that Chi? Ova East with CEO 5000 Stony Island, aka K Boom, will be in the building. Bro, did you see the turtle gets the W?
No, I don't. I'm not sure what your creative, the way you named the thing, but I'm
Turtle
not sure though. Keep my head,
gets the W
out of there.
You know what I mean? In the rabbit hole. Big ups to the turtles. Animal. Fair use.
Myrtle the turtle is back to splashing in his backyard after his family thought they might never see him again.
It feels good to kind of have some kind of happy out of so much sad and grief and loss.
When a tornado ripped through their Mississippi town last month, Myrtle's family had to flee in a hurry. Tiffany Emanuel told the Associated Press,
"There was a tornado coming and it was basically right down the road, and I mean we had time to maybe grab our clothes and get in the vehicle."
The twister damaged Myrtle's house.
The 2 pine trees, they fell directly over his house. One was on each side.
When Tiffany returned home after the storm, she discovered the damage.
And it wasn't until I kind of walked to the back and saw that Myrtle's house had kind of been completely demolished. And right then and there, I guess I kind of got
You didn't care. You'd have
a little
grabbed Myrtle.
nervous because I thought maybe he might have been in there.
For better and for worse, Myrtle was not there. There was no trace of the wayward reptile, and Tiffany feared Myrtle might be gone for good. Fast forward a few weeks. The Central Mississippi Turtle Rescue got a call.
April 4th, I believe, was the date. We got a phone call from a lady down in the Tylertown area that said she had found what she believed was a sulcata tortoise.
Sure enough, it was Myrtle.
She had sort of, made peace with the fact that she'd probably never see him again, and lo and behold, a miracle.
Now Myrtle is making a slow and steady recovery with the people who love him.
He's been through a lot. I know that he knows just as much as I do that every step of the way I'm going to be there, helping him, caring for him, making sure he gets, the help that he needs.
I don't think she understands.
This is
what that
Inside
means.
Edition Digital.
She had enough time to
grab clothes, bro.
Clothes,
bro.
Not her pet that she says she loves.
Yeah,
not something that's living.
During a tornado.
Not something that's living.
I tell you what, though, during these fires, bro, these tornadoes, these hurricanes, there's something about these animals and their consciousness, bro. They don't get caught up.
They're usually gone way before it.
Yeah, Myrtle was probably gone. Yeah, Myrtle was probably never in that house when that tornado hit. Yep. Probably dug a hole or something. He's got that shell. Just go up inside that shell, you know what I mean, and sit it out.
Went somewhere.
Yeah, but he could have got blown off to the other side of the city, man. That's crazy.
He was gone before that. They wasn't worried about Merle, but if they had went out there looking for him, he was gone already anyway.
Yeah, 100%. All right, that was Inside Edition. Another one, real quick before we get our guests in the building. Big ups to ABC. The deltas, bro. I don't know if you'd consider this esoteric information. I don't know if you'd give two F's if it was or if it wasn't. Delta's quake protocol. You know, there's a earthquake out here, 5.2, San Diego. I didn't feel it. I got an alert. Yeah, but the deltas apparently have a quake protocol.
I'm sure this is the deltas.
Yeah, the deltas.
Humans are told to take cover during an earthquake, but what about animals? It turns out elephants have their own protocol. Take a look at this. African elephants at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park responded to this morning's quake by forming what they call an alert circle. You can see them moving into it now. That's when older elephants huddle around the younger ones to protect them from any potential threats. Zookeepers tell us that they stayed that way for about 4 minutes before deciding the coast was clear.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by...
Animals are amazing, bro.
What's going on?
Hmm? Are you okay? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Yep. It was this, the video was playing in the background. I was trying to get it off. And
you said hold on,
thought
and
it
then
was,
you didn't say nothing. So
well, I thought it was still on the screen, and it wasn't that. It did something. It did something that it's never done before.
It happens. We're live.
Yeah.
Yeah, but animals are amazing, bro. And you see, they're all about protecting the little ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they got nature down.
So they were going to form a circle around that baby, and whatever collapsed around them, they were going to do what they could to protect it, huh?
Yeah.
Big ups to the deltas.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, that's their thing. The elephant out there.
They don't say they're elephants, though.
It's the metaphor. I never met a four I couldn't five, and I never met a four I didn't like. All right, hip-hop, community, consciousness, and shy, or chi. Ova East went at CEO 5000 Stony Island. Y'all hit that like button. Share it to some like minds. Let's get them in the building. All right, today's dome teaser, which is in the chat. You guys could guess if you want, but you won't. You're not matriculating, and you're reinforcing stereotypes. I thrive on the stage where worlds collide. Quick wit and rhyme are my allies and guide. I flow with fire. My tongue's my blade. What am I in this lyrical raid? Are you a roach? One more time. I thrive on the stage where words collide. Quick wit and rhyme are my allies and guide. I flow with fire. My tongue's my blade. What am I in this lyrical raid? All right, Brother Wordsmith has made a guess, which we would accept. We will accept. The adjective you use, there's something a little different, but it's the same. So you get credit. You definitely wouldn't have been put in the special classes for that response. They'd have got you credit. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Take your guesses out there. Type it into the chat. There is no wrong answer. The only thing wrong about it is if you don't try. All right, enough of the appetizers out there, fella.
Let's quench the self-love nation's thirst.
All right, we got a quick promo video, and then we're going to get this man in the building and get it going.
Direct from the east side, Chicago. Y'all know.
Peace. The abyss stares right back at you.
It's your boy, CEO 5000, coming live and direct from the east side, Chicago. Y'all know.
Peace, self-love, honor, gratitude, and respect. There is no east side in Chicago.
Today I have a very special guest from Los Angeles, Compton. CPT.
All right, fella. I expect to have K-Boom in the building next week.
NWA, The Game, my boy Compton Politics, LAOG. It's a pleasure to have you on my show, my brother.
5,000.
Yeah.
LA, Compton Politics. Let's go.
Hey man, it's a pleasure. You know, you having me on.
So yeah, we got some uncut content coming for y'all.
Be great.
All right, yeah. And while we do the pod, man, we do it for memory of our fallen, like George Floyd. You know, we do it for the ancestors. We're copper-colored first around here. We do it for the MOORG&D program. We're here to chronicle our story to rival his story about us. And we do it for our progeny. We do it for the ones who come behind us, who came before us, because in my mind's eye, your children are your ancestors. Everything's recycled in this universe. Self love, do your thing, good brother.
Welcome. Greatly appreciate you doing this. And looking forward to this conversation. I know it's going to be explosive.
What's good, Boom? Hey, can you turn your phone sideways? It'll probably give us you won't have that keyhole effect. Let's see what happens.
Well,
it won't do it.
Must be locked.
Yeah, you got here is locked. It's all good. What's good, brother?
What's good, my brothers, the gods, and house? What's popping, man?
Man, it's good
to
seeing you.
See y'all fellas here, you fellas. You heard?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we go, I want to give a RIP to Cake, man. You remember Cake, don't you?
RIP Cake, man. Anthony
Yeah,
Clark,
man.
my brother, man. BXF Life. You already know, man. They already know, man.
Yeah, it was good
my
people.
Brother. Yeah, man, for sure.
Hey, he here forever. Hey, but we're gonna hop right to it, fam. Where were you born and where were you born and raised, bro?
Born and raised. A little bit of everywhere, man.
What city?
Everywhere. You know, all my people, man, we from Mississippi, man. Grenada, Mississippi. Shouts out to everybody in Grenada, Mississippi, man.
All right, that's what's up. So you was born down there in the Delta, and then you came up to the Chi.
Came on up. And just, by way of the East Coast, by way of the Chi, yeah. Pretty much. That's what happened.
All right. So when did you get on the southeast side of the city, man?
Man, what haven't I been, man? I actually been on the west side first.
Yeah.
Before all that, because, all my people live in Avalon Village.
Okay.
On Washburn. 1338 Washburn. Y'all know what it is in the row houses.
Yeah.
But yeah. But east side, man, for sure. From Tarrytown all the way to Stony Island. It's been a nice long journey, man.
Yeah. All right.
Long journey.
Well, how did that journey help shape you into the man or the person that you become, bro? All those experiences.
So many, man, experiences, man. Mills from way back, for sure. And just, I think, man, having kids, man, that reignited me to being who I am now.
That's so.
I feel like my oldest son, like, it's just amazing, man, that you end up doing what I did and then just advancing and becoming a super producer. I think that shit beautiful, man. That's what God gave to me, and that kind of like my both of my sons, they like gave me the spirit to just get to doing what I got to doing, and here we are, man. I was doing the podcast way back in 2009, way back. The blogging and the podcast, like, yeah, I got that lock from way back. I was out. Look, pretty much. Truthfully speaking, respectfully, I say I started like the Smack. Remember the old Smack DVDs, y'all, back in the day?
Yeah.
I was the Smack DVD for Chicago.
Okay.
I was the Smack. Well, you wasn't nobody unless you came through Stony Island DVD. CEO 5000. That's basically that's how I bumped off. And it just went from there. Then my son, of course, got the producer for the Who's Who in the business. Shouts out to LEP. Waka Flocka, Gucci.
Yeah.
Everybody, everybody who we you know, Big T, battle rapper, you know. And then shouts out to all my people, man. I gotta say this, man. Shouts out to all my people in Champaign, Urbana. Shouts out to all my people in Harlem, New York, man.
Yeah. Shambana, man.
Everybody, man. Everybody in both of them places, everybody, man. In Harlem, y'all already know what it is when I come to the Apple, baby. Y'all know what it is when I come to the town, to Harlem. Y'all know what time it is. So
Hey, boom.
yeah.
Which of the following? We're going through the more growth and development, then we're gonna get into this other stuff. All right.
And I got comment in that poll too. I know what the numbers may say, Mills,
yeah.
but I got comment in that poll though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you who I got to the end, but it's even, bro. But you know, don't hate on Kendrick, bro, because he
I ain't hating
out here in LA.
Hate.
He
No
from
hate to
Chi.
Eminem either. No hate to Eminem. No hate to Kendrick.
Yeah,
definitely, for sure.
Yeah, Eminem is
for
the
sure.
Black Elvis.
I gotta show love to my boy Rashidi, man.
All right,
that brother did things for me he ain't have to do. I'm gonna just put it like that. He did some things personally for me that he ain't have to do.
Oh, you talking about Common? Oh yeah,
for sure.
yes sir. Yeah.
Even to my kids too. Some things he did for my shorties too. You know.
Yes sir.
You know. So it's all much love, man. I gotta go with Common on that.
But wait a minute. Are you telling me that you only pick Common because?
No, I got him as a lyricist. For sure.
Man, I'm about to say, man, it would kind of. All right, hold it.
For sure. We're gonna as the lyricist. I got him as the lyricist. Yeah, I know what the numbers may say for sure.
All right,
I got comment though.
We're gonna get to it, bro. We're gonna get to it. All right, which of the following, bro? Which of the following would you prioritize to heal copper colored culture? Which of these following would you make number one to heal our culture, bro? Spirituality, mindfulness, education, health, or capitalization? Spirituality, mindfulness, education, health, or get that money up against your ear?
Spirituality, because spirituality, you can control all those things through spirituality. So I'm gonna go with spirituality for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I'm in agreement with you, bro. I'm in agreement. Spirituality.
Yeah, I say spirituality.
Which one you going with, Wordsmith?
Well,
spirituality, mindfulness, education, health, or money?
Spirituality.
Unpack reparations in your mind, K-Boom.
To me, I say clean all our credit to zero, offer free education and health benefits, and the opportunity to buy homes and start businesses. No handout. Just give us what we need to survive on our own. That's my reparations.
So if you're a U.S. Senator and the vote came across your desk, yay or nay on reparations or abstain, which way are you voting?
I'll vote for it 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I did put this in. And I think you should give the melanated people, a stipend.
Like a monthly stipend?
Something for some years. Yeah.
100%.
Sure. Every child, every melanated people, should be getting a check.
Some royalties, because they had us on a 360 deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had us on a break.
Man. We got to get a little dough out the deal. Come on now. I'm trying to keep it easy with the education and health.
Yeah.
We need those things.
Yeah.
And just, opportunities to get financial wealth on our own as a people. That's what 100%. We need. That's what we need. But we also need y'all to give us that, we need that financial boost.
Yeah.
Let us get our own Black Wall Street started. Let's
right.
get it back. Let's get that back. Let's spin the block on that.
That's right.
For sure.
100%. What's hip hop? Why is it important?
Why is hip hop important?
What is hip hop and why is hip hop important?
Hip hop is definitely a culture. It's a vibe, it's a whole swag, it's a whole lot of things. Lingo, dancing, beats, breaks, DJing, MCing, and it's so important because it's kept a lot of urban and suburban youth off the street. It's gave them a chance for hope that they can make it one day. That's why hip hop is so important. It made me get through school. You know, I needed that outlet as a youngster coming up. As I lost my pops when I was, early in age, 10 years old. So I needed that, to be able to have that outlet. And I like to play with words. So yeah, I say it saved my life. Hip hop saved my life. I think so, for sure.
Yeah, man. I would probably, what is hip hop? I think you defined it. It's a vibration,
Absolutely.
Now, is there a difference? Is rap a part of hip hop? Is all rap hip hop? So a country guy makes a rap song. He's in a trailer park and he's, using the
I'm
N-word.
gonna have to say yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to evolve.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of sub-genres within the main genre of hip hop.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
I
you,
think so.
Wordsmith? We don't debate on this show. This is one thing we don't do, Boom. We don't, you're welcome to push back, but we don't really, on the Self Love
That's
Show,
cool.
yeah, we don't do that. This your show. I'm just asking Brother Wordsmith because he over East and he in the hip hop. So
Yeah, I got a differing opinion. There's some stuff that I don't think is hip hop. They're rapping, but it's not hip hop. It's the intent by the individuals doing it. They say they not hip hop. They espouse that they not hip hop.
So was NWA hip hop?
Yes.
You struggled on that. You agree with that, K-Boom?
Absolutely.
I didn't struggle with it. I
absolutely
wanted to not say
because they
more
came
than
out
necessary.
the struggle, man. They came out the struggles. Yeah, they hip hop for sure. Anytime you come out the struggle, you from hip hop. And I never thought about it like that. Stuff what you said, that's rapping. My whole thing is like, don't all the other cultures, the other genres, they got sub genres. So should we have them too? I mean, that's only right.
Yeah,
but
they
would
call
it be a new
R&B, they
genre?
call R&B hip hop, and
right.
I mean, that's just the that's what I'm saying. It's just an evolution of the culture and the music. We got jazz hip hop. We got, what I'm saying, y'all. We got rock hip hop,
house hip hop.
Hip hop house. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I mean, is we gonna just slam the door shut and just be boom bapping it out and trapping it out or whatever?
No, I'm not saying boom bap it out or whatever. There's some people who don't respect the game and they don't say they're hip hop. They say they're rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I get what you're saying.
So do you see a distinction? Speaking of Rashid, say like Rashid and Chief Keef. They're both hip hop.
Chief Keef got some bars, y'all.
Oh yeah, listen, I've told Brother Wordsmith that.
No, I can't really see too much with separation because, yeah. Nah, he ain't separating himself. No, I can't give him that. That's too much. No, and Chief Keef do beats too. So yeah, that wasn't a good one. That wasn't a good comparison.
Hey, so CEO 5000. Real quick, if you're promoting anything or tell people because his channel is on the tile here on the
for sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey man, listen, y'all. Y'all know I got Stony Island Apparel. That's always on deck. Get at me and you can get all the information and instructions you need to get your product, the merch from me. Y'all know I got the podcast, the CEO 5000 podcast show. I got a couple editions of my show that I'm putting out. The Pillow Talk edition and the music game. Where I give, little gems and talk about the music game real quick, just to put a little something to the culture. You feel me? And we're just gonna keep on doing it like that, blogging and podcasting. Check me out, CEO 5000 5 on Instagram. You can email me CEO 5000 si@gmail.com. And get at me on Twitter too. I'll be on Twitter a lot and TikTok. CEO 5000 on TikTok. I'll let you boy, man.
Yeah,
Y'all see it.
He
Y'all
be
be
on.
seeing it. Y'all see the gear. Y'all know what it is.
He be
All
on.
day.
He be on Pillow Talk, asking the females if they support their man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bopping it like that.
Yeah, he be on.
Bopping like, and you know what? I spent it like that, Meals, for a fact that I knew the men would say, "Oh, you just gonna go with the guys." And
Yeah.
whoa. No, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all some real. I know it's gonna hurt hearts of many men, but y'all gonna have to stop being mics. Put your big boy pants on.
Yeah.
And let's just see some. Like I was talking about that 50-50. Was I right or wrong, man? Think about what I was saying. When I was saying, "No, you can't let your daughter be playing for 50-50 with a guy." How's that work? How's that exactly supposed to work for his queen? You can't do it that way. When my pops was alive, he brought that check home, man.
Right.
That's it. You gotta be a man, dog.
Did he make all the rules?
Hell no, mama.
Did he do laundry? Did he cook?
Oh, he did his thing around the crib for sure. For sure. My pops, yeah. My
Down
pops
in Mississippi, huh?
Yeah, he definitely could cook. Oh man. But yeah, I just want to just bring to light, some adult black love relationships.
100%.
For sure. We need to get, I can't always be hardcore hip hop.
You a
all
dream.
the time.
You ain't got to be simple.
And I love my house. Look, you know what I'm saying, man? I have did a couple house videos. Go check my page out. I did some house videos for my boy Sean T. DJ Sean T, Sean Hardison. Go check. Hey man, I'm cold, man.
Yeah,
video.
And your channel, you got it, man. You got one with like 700,000 views. We gonna run some of it. You know what I mean?
We got it, man. I got some, man. Come on, man. Incredible numbers, man.
Yeah,
that's all I can tell y'all. Man.
Yeah, you putting up numbers.
Millions too.
Yeah,
I saw you. Too.
Yeah, you putting up numbers, bro. I saw you. Hey, but boom. We're about to take like a 6-minute break. We're gonna run some videos. Self Love will tell you what's going on. So we'll see you in 6 minutes, and we're gonna come back with the good stuff, bro.
For sure.
All right.
Yep.
Yes, y'all. Don't know how this go. How we represent and let y'all know what's going down in the town and how we expound. Hip hop, community, consciousness, and chi over East with CEO 5000. Got some outstanding videos for you to check out right quick for your edutainment. And we'll be right back at you.
Salute. Happy hour time. We are now on 87th and Cottage Grove. Y'all see everything? Garrett's Popcorn, all that.
The social programming, man, is off the chain, and we witnessed it. We got to see it firsthand. I often say that hip hop went from having fun to scholars to selling drugs to thugs to doing drugs
and to literally drive by mass killing women and children in the neighborhood. Like, that's okay. Killing the elders, shooting up the block, that's all good stuff. To drug raping, all of that stuff became the cool thing to do. And then there was the mass materialism, and that kind of started during our era.
Yeah.
You talk about all these brands. I didn't know nothing. We didn't know nothing about half these brands that you could copy, Macy's and Nordstrom and all of that stuff. If some rapper hadn't told us about it. You know what I mean? So then the next step, if you ain't got a job or you don't have the means to get it, then what you gonna do to get those goods that we couldn't afford? You gonna sell drugs. You gonna do what you gotta do to get that stuff.
The 5 non-human species are called ebens, archeloids, quadloids, heptaloids, and trontoloids. These names were given to the alien species by the intelligence community, specifically by MJ5. The Ebens are friendly. The Tronoloids are the dangerous ones.
Air quotes or not air quotes.
If we were educated, we would know that Kamala Harris is part of the Boule. We would know that those organizations have been in existence for hundreds of years. And if they are planning 500 years in advance, how can you compete if you don't educate yourself? Barack Obama, Trump, and Biden, none of them did anything for any of us. And Kamala Harris is gonna follow that same trend. She might smile in your face, she might have caramel skin, she might pour hot sauce on her food.
You have no idea, this is how my mother kept all of her stuff.
At the end of the day, she's not gonna do anything for us. And when we realize that none of them are gonna do anything for us, and we gotta start our own, we'll be better off. The first government is a husband and wife and a family, and then the extended family. And if that husband and that wife is not financially planning for the future, they're gonna suffer.
You sounding like this shit is the wheel or something, like it's gonna change the world. Look, man, I don't know about all that change the world shit, but what I do know is that they be going crazy over this, man. I'm telling you. And the bitches, oh Lord, the bitches, yo, they do anything for this.
You want to do an analysis looking at all the income that's being brought in by the property, less all the operating expenses, and whatever the seller's charging for that. You take the net operating income divided by the sale price, and that's going to give you what's called a cap rate. If you're buying building A and it has a 6% cap rate, and then the building across the street sold earlier in the year for a 7% cap rate, then you're probably not making the right decision in buying it because it's not kicking off enough net operating income. So cap rate is a comparative measure used by commercial real estate investors to determine if they're buying at the right price.
And to any kids out there, when he says cap rate, he's not talking about the rate of lies you tell. All right. This is no cap here, so everybody knows.
Definitely. So, okay, I saw this video that alleged that it was you involved in this crazy ass shootout. What was that situation? Maybe it might not have been you. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't think it was me.
Okay. But that wasn't related to any of the cases that you caught?
Are you serious, man?
Well played. Okay. So.
Wow.
Man, I thank you guys for inviting me on. Thank you. Great format, very solid. You know, it don't have that low budget movie feel. You know what I'm saying? And we get that a lot in the Black community, for real. Yeah. Like people look at us to be fuck ups. They look at us to be low budget. They look at us to be ignorant, stuttering, and use a whole bunch of and all of that. But no, they got the real deal on here. That everybody know who Torian Mills is, baby. They know.
Hey, well, bro,
they so ignorant.
Hey, but this platform's your platform. This platform's my platform. From Inglewood, California to
the
Chicago,
South Shore. Crazy thing about it, this platform is made for you and me. It's made for you. The crazy
and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I was trying to get out the end of the preamble, but go ahead, bro.
Yes. Show, the Self Love Show. Wordsmith 9 Mills. The Self Love Show. The Self Love Show. You know how the story goes. It's the Self Love Show.
We're right back at it, like magic. Mr. Make It Happen in 9 Mills. We got CEO 5000, and he's spilling the tea on what made he who he be.
It's the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. We do it for our people.
Self Love Show. Hey, yeah, and big ups to Midwest Festivals. They presenting. Thank you, Karen. They presenting Ancestral Echoes, glamping, music fest out there.
We're clamping.
Yeah. Yeah, they got some deals going on right now. That link is in the chat.
Yeah.
You know?
5,000. You need to get out there.
Yeah. Earlier you sign up, you can get you a nice chunk of land out there so you can set up and, you know, have your camper or your tent, you know. Get your space reserved before they run out of space, is what I would say. 100%. All right. Today is Hip Hop Community Consciousness and Shine. Ova East with CEO 5000, Stony Island in the building. If y'all can get them back up, let's start with part 2 of this discussion. And that's the CEO 5000 Stony discussion we're about to get into. Brother Wordsmith, go ahead, big bro.
Part 2.
Yeah.
What's CEO, my brother? What's the goal of your channel? What's the goal of what you're doing with your channel, your podcast, your
the ultimate
you're
goal
giving the people?
for me now is the challenge to get to like 100K subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then, you know, all the rest of the numbers could just do what they do. You know, they do what they do. Instagram, if it does well. It's I probably don't be following everybody probably like I should. So, you know what I'm saying, to really just get it all the way up like I could probably do it.
Outside of running the numbers up, what's the messaging or anything? Like what's the overall theme of your channel?
Oh man, it's a variety of things. We got sports, we got battle rap, I got music, freestyles, the hoods. I made the hoods famous too.
Yeah.
I made the hoods famous. Niggas can't, they gotta give it up. I made that famous. Solo dolo, no security. And some of the darkest and dangerous hoods in America. You understand me?
That's how we met. That's how we met Kanye and Rhyme Fest. They came through our hood and pulled up. Had a battle rap.
Right, I'm coming through some of the most grimiest hoods in America, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. And just doing a whole lot of different things, the Pillow Talk editions, the music one-on-one, you know, the music game one-on-one, you know, I'm gonna do that too. And just try to add to the culture, you know what I'm saying, Brother Mills, just trying to add on to the culture.
100%.
No doubt. That's, you know, mentioning you move with no security and all that through various communities. What's your take on Zach TV? RIP.
Hey man, I just think the violence that's portrayed in Chicago is so overhyped by the media. It's incredible.
For sure.
It don't make no sense, man, how they portray us in Chicago, man. You know what I mean? So it don't make no sense, man. I tell people this all. I told my people in New York, I said, look, man, you can go from one end of 63rd all the way to damn near Kenzie somewhere, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It is
So
what it is, man.
it's quite different if you're 17 years old walking down that street. You know,
I still think you can walk down the street, you good. I just do.
I mean, yeah, you can.
If you know what I'm talking about, you'll be like, yeah, you probably could
but
walk straight down.
as you get older though, the vibration is different, bro. People are looking at you different. They're approaching you different. You're not a threat. You're not an op. You're not a potential op.
Yeah,
they don't feel like you could be a cop. They don't feel like they could just take your chain, you know, like, bro, come on, man. I mean,
we're not
gonna mislead people either. You know, you walking all the way up and down the tray.
For sure. I get that. For
It depends on when and where and who.
It's a respect thing too. It's definitely a respect thing.
I agree with you when you say it's overhyped. You know what I mean?
Overhyped.
Very much.
Super overhyped. Relax, people. You gotta relax, man.
If you're not,
Yeah.
if you're not in that, then normally it doesn't come to you. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like if now if you out there living that lifestyle, you in it. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got no business walking all the way up and down 63rd if you in that lifestyle. But that's anywhere
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's everywhere, man. I'm just saying, man, the energy sometimes just be misplaced and misguided. A lot of times. I'm talking about bad neighborhoods. Like, I be like, man, yeah, it don't be war, y'all, all the time.
But your hood to hood, you say you the father of it, but what about Zach TV? I thought he was out there doing it.
He
Was you?
came way after me.
So Zach came
Look at the
after you, huh,
timeline.
bro?
He came way. I got a story about him, but he came
Well,
way
let's
after me.
let's hear the story about Zach. R.I.P. Zach.
Well, to make a long story short, I talked to Zach the day before he was killed
Wow.
on the phone. So it kind of touched me when he got hit like that.
What was y'all talking about? Kanika Jenkins, or what was y'all talking
No,
about?
we was just talking about he was like moving in a different direction. People didn't know he was gonna start talking about politics and stuff. He was telling me what he was trying to do. So I know a lot of people don't know about that. I had a good relationship with him though.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
it was real
FBG Duck, man. He was hurt by that rest Duck's soul by Zach's passing, bro.
Yeah, man. It was
Yeah.
unfortunate, man. It's a lot more to it, but
Yeah, you know,
good
yeah.
dude, good little young brother, man. Hurt my heart when it happened, definitely for sure. Touched me because I had just talked to him, so I was just like, damn.
He used to move around with no security too, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. He was moving around in New York too, just like I was, moving the groove. I was just like, yeah, but he came after me for sure. I
Okay.
say the only person that came out around with the same time with me is State to the Lake.
State to the Lake.
Yeah, State to the Lake. I give him his due.
Yeah.
He was out there, but I came out too. If you look at the timeline, everybody like, oh yeah, he was definitely out.
Yeah.
I definitely was out for sure.
Yeah.
Because I was in the pocket. I was everywhere. That's when I started. And it's just like,
100%.
it just went on. It just went on like a roller coaster after that, man. Next thing you know, I just started doing everybody and being everywhere and every places and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, all kinds of stuff. Louisville, you know what I'm saying? My travels with this music stuff.
For sure.
And linking up with a lot of probably some of y'all greatest, but they just normal cats to me. But I done linked up with some of the who's who in hip hop for sure.
No doubt.
Battle rap and industry. Battle rap and industry.
Yeah. No
for
doubt.
Sure.
How did you derive the name of your channel? What's behind that?
Just took our name and just branded it. Just use our name and brand it.
Where'd you get the name CEO 5000? What does it mean?
I got that in the hood, when I was living in the pocket. It was just like, you always got the plan, you always get to the bag.
Was you on 50th? Was you on the 5000 block?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. So no significance.
I never thought about it like that, but no.
Yeah, no significance to 5000, huh?
No. Just 5,000. Everybody used to call me 5 anyway. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I said 5,000.
Hey,
like 5,000.
Okay, I got you. Now
That's how that really came about. Some real shit.
Okay, all right. Now I get it. All right, I got it. And I get the CEO.
From over East, y'all.
Over East.
From over East, definitely for sure.
I thought you was talking about 51st, CEO 5100 or something.
50th Street, huh?
Yeah.
For sure, man. Shouts out to the low end, man.
No doubt.
And I'm
Big ups
like
to the
y'all
low.
doing that house music, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, CEO is in the house music too.
We got a whole series on that.
Self know I'm into the house music.
Hey, I'm telling you, you got to come out to Ancestor Echoes.
For sure. I plan on doing that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe on that Friday, right?
It's Friday, Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a glamping event.
Friday. I want to come on that Friday.
Yeah. That's gonna be
If I can.
dashikis and muumuus. It's a theme night.
Okay. Dashikis.
I want you to explain to the people what you mean by the voice of the voiceless.
The voice of the Lord. I became that too. I just became the voice of the voiceless by going to hood and get with all the MCs.
When did you get that? Because King AK-47 uses that, and Lil Durk use it. Are they biting from you, or you biting from them, bro?
Damn, no, I ain't saying I'm never I did fit for them. My shit was from a long time ago too. The voice of the voiceless. My shit was way back. I was saying that
So they bit it off of you.
Probably way before them.
Yeah. So they bit it. Lil
Voice of the
Durk.
voiceless, I'm saying
Lil
that
Durk
shit.
called himself the voice, and then King AK-47 bit it off Lil Durk, and then you had it first.
Voice of the voice. I don't know when they came in the game, but I know I'm older than both of them.
Yeah.
And I know I probably had them way longer than them for sure. I was doing that shit. Woo. Man, I say early 2000s. The voice of the voice, I was saying that shit way back.
Let me ask you
Before
something.
CM Punk, CM Punk in wrestling used that too, voice of the voiceless.
Hey, grade the current state of hip hop culture. If you're a professor and the hip hop culture as it is now came to you and you got to give a final grade, give it a grade, bro.
C minus. C
Wow.
minus. Lack of originality.
Wow.
All the mumble and stumbling and all that. The rickety rackety ass raps and rhymes and
wow.
Playing with the culture.
Yeah.
As a whole. As a real hip hop head, I'm disgusted.
C minus.
All you YNs love to chop down the old heads. Y'all love. Look, man. A lot of you young cats, man. You know why we look good for our age? Because a lot of you young cats, y'all be using them drugs, man. That's why y'all be looking like that, man.
Pills, that lean and pills,
Yeah, man. That's why y'all look like that, man. I'm a cheat code. I'm 55. I'm a cheat code for it. Don't let this great beard fool you either. I just don't like using, Beijing.
Well, you and Brother Wordsmith, y'all proof that Santa Claus really was swarthy. Santa Claus really was a black man.
Ain't no damn Santa Claus. You talking about Satan Claus, motherfucker? Yeah,
hey, but hold it. Let's keep
cussing.
it.
This is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what this is.
Let's keep it here. Evidence. Let's keep it here. C minus. Brother Wordsmith, what grade are you giving the current state of hip hop? You got to encompass what he said, but then there's other people out here doing stuff. You know what I mean? I think C minus is a fair grade. I think that's fair.
C minus,
what about you?
Man. I can't get the culture right now over that.
They
start doing better.
I'm in agreement with. Hold on a second, man.
Okay. I think he's saying, yeah, C minus. Everybody agrees C minus. What's your take? Man. What's your take on banging on wax?
The album Banging on Wax?
No. People gang banging on wax.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Disgusting, man. Disgusting, man. We didn't have to do all that, man.
No.
To get out of here. Y'all clout chasing with that, too.
Yeah.
You rappers have become mobsters now.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't change yourself into mobsters.
Man. Getting ops from all over the city.
Look,
you know what I mean?
Y'all say y'all rappers, y'all don't say y'all MCs. That you see the difference? You get the idea?
Yeah.
That's what y'all are, rappers. I'm a real MC. Y'all rappers. It's the difference, man.
Yeah, that's
an MC can rap off anything. You rappers can't. Y'all gotta have y'all shit structured. Yeah. Y'all gotta have y'all little bars and y'all little bridges and all that. Y'all gotta have that, your little melodies and choruses. Y'all gotta have somebody structure that for y'all, or you can't make it. You need writers.
A lot of
ghost writers.
A lot of them are offended when you call them rappers, and then if you say MCs, they're gonna think you call them Mickey Cobrestone. Big ups to all the Mickey
Them
Coverstones.
fools ain't nothing near MC. They fucking crappers as far as I can call it.
Yeah, man.
That's right,
You're playing
crap.
with the culture with this crap ass rap.
That's why I don't think it's hip hop.
There was a lot of MCs
It'll
around the hood.
be different. It'll be different, Mills, if they was doing wordplay in reference to, killing me like in rapping, rapping terminology, not to actually kill another human being.
Right.
If y'all was doing it like that, just having fun, braggadocious with it, like we was back in the day, I wouldn't say nothing. But right now, y'all dropping the culture, y'all dropping the standards, man, with y'all bars, man. That's why the females taking over. Cause you brothers I ain't standing up, man. I can't stand up, man. Everything gotta be structured for y'all now.
So how would you say hip hop has? You said evolved. I would probably say devolved. How would you say hip hop has changed over the years for you? Honest take.
Lack of originality. Lack of originality, man.
100%. You remember people used to have their own little personas. I guess you can only have so many of them, but like you're right. Everybody can't be King Von, rest his soul.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be NBA young boy.
There's too many of those, right?
Yeah.
There's too many of y'all like that. I'm sorry. There's too many of y'all like. That's why y'all got that big fat C minus.
Yeah.
You can step it up.
Yeah.
And then we didn't do all those collabos back in the day.
No.
We didn't do a lot of collabos.
No.
It was just us. It was just us. That's it.
Yes.
We didn't do the collabo.
No, unless you was in a crew.
We never did that.
Unless you was in a crew, but usually your album was just you right,
just
bro.
Us though, right?
You right.
It wasn't no collab.
No.
Let's get together and collab. No.
You talking about features? Yeah. Let me go to the other side of town. Yeah.
No, we're not doing we'll jump on y'all shit, but y'all ain't jumping on ours.
Yeah.
We don't need y'all. We got enough energy and structure in our raps. Sorry, we locked in.
Now I'm sure you know the drill music.
Oh.
And I'm surprised. I'm surprised somebody hasn't started the South Shore Drill Team. Self Love. You should get you some of those young bucks out there and start the South Shore Drill Team. Which now here's what I'm saying. Drill.
That's a different.
Yes, exactly. It'll already be out there. What I'm saying, what I'm asking y'all is this: drill music, right? It started over East, Bump J. And then that other dude, King Louis, Southeast side don't get credit. Do you disagree that it started over East? And what's your take on drill music?
You asking me that?
Yes, sir. Do you disagree that drill music started with guys like Bump J and King Louis?
Yeah, I would have to say that, and others, yeah.
What's your take on drill music?
And I'm absolutely disgusted. Absolutely disgusting. We ain't all listen, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. Can we be for real? It ain't that much killing on God's green earth. You hear me? Stop it. Half you fools are snitches. Stop it. Knock it off.
Well,
hey guys, knock it the hell off.
Hey, some of them are cold, man, but most of them are not.
Oh,
some of them are cold. Like some of them are rappers, bro. Some of them are rappers, bro. What's his name? He from Chicago.
I'm gonna go back in our history and call him.
What's my man name? Polo.
Polo G.
Polo G. Yeah, he's an artist, bro.
He's nice.
Yeah, it's some of them artists.
He artist. Yep.
FBG Duck was an artist, bro.
Yeah.
King Von was getting there. King Von was getting there, bro.
I mean, but overall though,
Lil Durk, you don't mess with none of Durk songs.
Yeah, I fuck with Durk. I ain't got no. You know
what I'm saying?
Let me say that right now.
That's what
I
I'm
know
saying.
y'all might have that persona that I get down. Like a nigga be choosing sides, but I don't got no sides. You hear me?
Yeah.
I know where I want to go, and I deal with who I want to deal with.
That's what I'm saying.
My timeline.
Yeah.
Don't check my timeline.
Yeah. Who think you be choosing sides? We don't think that.
I think, in the past, I think that was a problem.
Okay. People, I got you. They said
the
you
history
choosing
of
sides.
things. Niggas know my history, so you know how I get that right.
Yeah.
So, they'd be like, oh, man, he might not, fuck with such and such and such and such. Go check my timeline and say that. That's all I can say.
I feel that.
Videography.
Yeah, don't be out there choosing sides, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? I always say big ups 6 Trey and big ups to O Blocks. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I mess with everybody. That's what I say.
You know what I'm
I mess
saying?
with everybody. I don't got no side,
All right.
I don't got no ops. Like you say, I don't got no ops. I ain't got no
Who
business having no ops either.
and that was a great take on drill music, which started in Chicago. Who's the most underrated MC of all time, bro? Most underrated MC. I know it's a tough question.
Ooh. No, it
Underrated.
ain't. No, it really ain't. I'm gonna
Cool,
say
cool G
Grandmaster
Rap.
Cass Theodore.
Who?
Grandmaster Cass Theodore. One of the greatest MCs to ever live. And that's still living. Grandmaster Cass Theodore. I still think we need to go get the money for the Cold Crush Brothers. That's a damn fact. Fact. Without him, where would we have been, y'all? I'm asking y'all, without Grandmaster Cass Theodore, where would we have been in hip hop as far as lyrics? All Rakim, all them, LL, they came after Grandmaster Cass. He was the blueprint for them. So that's why I say the
Grandmaster
best.
Cass is
Best ever.
definitely a beast. So
The
I mean,
best ever.
I'm gonna say
Still.
cool. I'm saying Cool G Rap.
Well, they put Cool G Rap and Grandmaster Cass. They had a little rap off.
Did they?
Go on YouTube, check it out. Yeah, and you'll see what I mean. I got Grandmaster Cass.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I ain't know they had that.
It's clearly head and shoulders, man. That man got real bars too. Real bars.
What about you, brother
feel it.
Wordsmith?
He got that shit that make niggas feel it.
Who, brother Wordsmith? Who's the most underrated outside of yourself, outside of K Boom, outside of me? Who's the most underrated MC of all time, bro?
all time. That's a long time, son. Man,
I'll put No Cap on there too, bro. He's one of these young guys. Go ahead, Self Love. Y'all don't know who No Cap is.
Nope, and I don't. Boom probably do, but I don't.
Okay.
But that's whew. I really have to think about that. I've been thinking this whole time, and the most
underrated MC of all time, bro.
I got another one, but
Black Thought. I think I'll say.
Oh yes. Oh yes, Black Thought. Yes, Black Thought, bro.
Hell.
You can almost throw comment on that. You can almost throw comment on that list too.
You can too.
You can almost throw comment on it. Did Jay-Z ever do a song with Common? Did Jay-Z and Common? Why Jay-Z and Common never do a song together?
He said, "Heck out of me, man."
Right?
Yeah.
They had the ties to Kanye.
Just didn't mess with that fool, man.
And Jay respected his lyrics, and Common was doing music with all those East Coast cats. It's just weird that they never did one song together, bro.
He probably have. It just didn't get released or something. Somebody didn't like that he got outshined on it.
But he had a problem with you saying Black Thought. What was you saying about Black Thought, Boom? Because I'm flabbergasted.
I cannot ever say that Black Thought is
underrated.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
He makes everybody.
I see your point. I see your point. It's like saying KRS-One is underrated.
Yeah, I'm damn near would say that, but no way.
No, he's not. He's not like saying.
But see, what Brother Wordsmith probably means, and correct me if I'm wrong, underrated could mean also that they're not mentioned in the GOAT conversation enough. Do you know what I mean?
I say, okay, my boy who I should have said, pardon me, respect, God bless his soul, Big L, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big L, to me, I think he's one of the most underrated MCs ever.
Too little
he's
product.
One of the top lyricists ever.
They've been they talk about him, but he too little product. Him and Biggie for me, too little product, too much, not enough. But awesome, man.
Give me your top 3 battle rappers all time.
Ooh.
I'm throwing Emerge,
Party
McVeigh.
Party Hardy.
Okay.
What'd he say?
Party Hardy.
Okay.
T-Rex. Charlie Clips, even though you're on that bullshit now. Charlie Clips.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say K Shine for me.
And that was 4, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Man, so you ain't got Common or Juice, MC Juice from Shy?
No.
That's fair. That's fair. Eminem not on there either?
Battle rap is its own sector.
It is its own sector, but you know,
I'm not. I know they did battle rap, Milton. I'm
yeah,
not giving them credit. They didn't go up against the
because they didn't get in the
day.
ring. They didn't get in the ring.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
They didn't get the shit that Eminem. You didn't get spit, blood
Yeah,
knocked in your mouth.
yeah.
Enough. You need a Loaded Lux to come touch you. You need a Murder
That's
Book to
fair.
come touch you.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? You
Then,
didn't do that.
hey, look up my guy Emerge McVeigh. He on the battle rap scene. He be out there crushing them. He from over East, bro. He from over East, bro.
Oh, I got one too. He a noob too. YK Soup. Self Mills, your boy. He hard.
You say K-Sue?
I support my brother YK Soup.
YK Soup.
Yes, sir. That's my little young man, boy.
I think I seen him do something.
He is an animal.
I think he did a video, bro, about
go on my page.
He did a nice little song about the Noopy they posted on Greater Beta TV.
Look, go on my page and look up YK Soup. The shit I got for YK Soup.
All right.
I got him on freestyle, and I got him and my son did a song together called Above. All of the Above. It's called All of the Above. Dope. And then they got another song that did over 100K that White K Soup did, and my son produced it.
Let me see.
Dope. The energy is dope, man. I told you I work with
What is it? Y? The letter Y? K Soup?
YK Soup.
Soup.
SSUPE. Yeah. I thought I told
you told me we talked about it.
Huh?
Oh, YK Soup versus COVID B.
Yeah. Oh, hey, he went off on that boy. He went.
Look, I stand on top of shit. Yeah. Oh man. I stand on top of shit.
Vaccine. Ooh, that's crazy. If you so much as cough during this battle, I will mask up and give shots to your whole team.
That's him?
Let's go. YK Soup, let's go.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Let me share the screen so you can tell me which one is him. Is it the guy with the hat on, or is it the guy?
Now y'all know I keep a beam.
Yeah, with the hat on.
So it ain't no missing.
Okay.
I will shoot your dumb ass and leave you 6 feet. Now that's how you practice social distance. D-Rod, going up against these bombs, it ain't okay with me. I done brought more trauma to niggas than slavery.
Okay. All right.
That's a noob right there.
All right. And what school you? What chapter?
I definitely support him 100%.
What chapter you from?
100% for sure.
What school you from?
I think Alabama. Is Alabama A&M?
Okay,
down there. HBCU down there in Alabama.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Would the East Side be better, worse, or the same? We'll say Chicago. Would Chicago be better, worse, or the same without rap?
Worse.
So
hip hop is the voice of the voiceless, man. The people that don't generally get to talk, man, that they get to be seen, man, or heard. So yeah, it'd be worse, man. The youth gotta have a way to express themselves, man.
To vent, right?
Yeah, I told you I probably would have died if I didn't have hip hop, man. I'm just being real about that. If I did not have hip hop, I know I probably would have got killed to be in the penitentiary forever or something. Because I need to be able to vent.
Can it create
let out my soul?
Can it create an ancestral echo chamber, like an echo chamber though? Like, okay, you're venting, but then you're putting out vibrations throughout the community. To like a point you said earlier, what if they was venting about something else?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about frequency, vibes, all that, electricity. It's a lot of things that go into the energy of hip hop, man. Your chakra, you know,
Correct.
like you take a lot from the chakra, you know, third eye, you know, everything, you
Correct.
know, a lot goes into your heart, a lot of the mentality and just spirituality too, as far as with me, with the pen. If you're really serious with that pen, yeah,
So it is an expression of
yeah,
poetry. So
therapy.
why do you
Therapy.
think you've been around the whole city? Why do you think there's so much talent that's come out of the East Side specifically? I mean, I could start listing them, but I'm not going to.
Woo! Uh, it's the culture. See, like people gotta understand, the East Side is the closest thing to being in New York in the Midwest.
Agreed. Sometimes you can get that in little parts of up north, and then sometimes a little bit in Hyde Park. But go ahead. I agree. That's over east too. I agree with you.
That's that. We got our own lingo. We be talking a certain type of way, living, hustling. You know, it kind of reminds you of like Harlem in Chicago. That's basically what we is.
Hmm.
You know, like
They got their own cultural center, South Shore Cultural Center. I mean, they changed the name, I think.
we you know, we just got our own thing,
Yeah.
man. We fought
Golf
for it.
course.
Look,
Yeah.
people gotta understand the reason why we so heavy about Ova East, because it's like we had to fight for this. Think about it, y'all. We had to literally fight for this in hip hop to get a spot in hip hop because the West Side was running things.
Oh yeah,
Remember,
they don't want to let the East Siders in the door.
you know. So we had to like just literally start our own wave over East with Bump J and Sly Polaroid and
Yeah.
D.A. Smart and others. We
But
had to
that was
literally
start that was start,
just build this shit up over here.
that was starting with the Trinity guys like me and brother Wordsmith and his brother Jet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And he like even before them. You know what I'm saying? But I hear you, bro. I
yeah.
hear you.
You know, we had to really fight. We fought. Look, y'all. We fight. It's like we fought for our own borough. That's what happened. We fought
And
for our own borough.
and to your point, man, East Side has always had their own little swag, like how they dress was always different than the
How they
rest of the city.
talk.
The music you listen to was similar. It was usually different. Like you pull up on a block in another neighborhood, they're not playing what you playing a lot of times.
They're not playing what we playing.
It was a consciousness. It was a different consciousness. However, you know, cats they can get violent though.
Look, man, I tell anybody, I know people say, oh, well, out West, that's the money. But I was like, no, other than out West, we the money making side.
Yeah.
We might be the murderous side too, but we
Yeah.
definitely the money making side.
It's over the money.
We
Yeah.
we the players.
Yeah.
Y'all, like you said, the way we be dressing, the way we be acting,
Yeah.
I told you, it's like Harlem. It's
Yeah.
like being in Harlem, New York, in Chicago. It's
East Side is
exactly
always
like that.
clean. They was clean before everybody
The
else was
fresh
like
niggas,
clean.
right? The
Yeah.
fresh niggas
Name
with the
brand.
whips and shit.
Yeah.
That's all over East, man. That's
The
all
Louis
over here where
Vuitton
we at.
Vice Lord, the Louis Vuitton Vice Lord belts with the G's on the other side.
Hey, you know, and it's definitely decks on decks on decks on decks. So you know, yeah, we got all the food spots. We got all the little lounges and stuff. Like the most famous lounges is on the east side of
Bro,
Chicago. It just is, man. Like
you
all the famous
let's back
spots.
up a little bit. You just mentioned hip hop as being like a chakra, bro. And it's funny you said that because I haven't sent you these questions. And so in your mind's eye, how does hip hop act as a vehicle for awakening social and spiritual consciousness? You said it's done it for you when you were young.
Of course, your chakra open up. You gravitate to a certain type of spirituality when you get into the hip hop, when you do the rap, the MCing part. You definitely tap into your spirituality, you tap into your chakra, you tap into your soul, period. And your inner and outer thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at the world and you visualize certain stuff that you see, but you have stuff that's inside you as well that you pour out into your pen, your pain and your joy. You know, being creative, how you write creatively, like doing double or triple entendres and stuff like that. Flipping tongue. There's a lot of things you can do. Cadence.
Well, let me ask you, as a writer, when you're writing your bars, you just letting go, or do you consider the feeling? Are you trying to get a feeling or a vibration to the listener, or is it just more about letting it all go? That's for both y'all.
I think I gotta let it all go. Me personally, I have to let it go. I have to just say what it is and get it out to get it out. You know what I mean? Let me get it out to get it out, and then I'll come back and get my lyrics together. But let me get it out first.
That's what the drill guys are doing and saying.
You know what? People make mistake writing songs, man. What they do is they get the beat and write to the beat. I don't think I do that. I just write and then just go with the flow of the beat. It just go with the flow of the beat. My right style. I think that's it like cramps you. Because now instead you thinking about your raps, you thinking about the beat. Instead of just thinking about your bars. If you know what I mean. That's how you get writer's block, because you was thinking about that beat too much instead of just getting your bars out and then put it to the beat. So that's my form. That's my form.
That's how you do every song.
Yeah.
What about you, brother Wordsmith?
I do it both ways. Sometimes I don't have no beat and I got this shit that's just coming through and I get it down. And then, I'm going to find a beat for that. But then sometimes somebody, let me hear a beat and this guy got some inspiration from it.
And when you're writing, are you
what it says
trying to convey a message for the listener or a feeling, or you just letting go, or is it a combination of all of it?
It's a combination of all of it with me, because while I'm letting it go, I am tailoring it towards a feeling that I want to express, or frequency, if nothing else, that I want to connect with in people that are waiting to hear it. I got to put out more music because there are people waiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can hip hop be seen as a form of modern sacred storytelling that bridges the gap between artistic expression and higher consciousness?
Absolutely. Why not?
Why not? So many people are doing it all over the world, bro. It's got to be something going on.
I mean, of course it's gonna touch. Yes, it's gonna touch souls and minds. So that's why I love hip hop, because you're gonna gravitate to it. You're gonna let it resonate. You're gonna internalize what I'm saying to you.
Sacred. You're calling it sacred storytelling.
If
so many people, yeah.
If you remember when I used to rap, man, in the show, I'd be like, turn the music down a little bit because I want them to hear what I'm saying. If you remember that, I used to always say, listen to me rap, y'all. Listen to the words I'm saying. Rap it to y'all. And I want to see if y'all can catch what I'm saying. And they caught it to a point where they would know my bars.
Y'all was BXL, wasn't y'all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was a cool name, man. You know what I mean?
And we did that, and then, like I said, the way I did my raps, it was more geared to the crowd participation in my bars. That's
MC.
why everybody knew the way I MC it. The crowd, I catered it on purpose like that for them to say my bars when I'm on stage, because I always wanted that effect to shake the room. So that's how I used to write my bars. That's how I used to do it.
Seems like a lot of the young guys that came behind you took that approach, because they be at the parties and they don't even be rapping no more. They just have everybody just singing their bars.
You feel me? It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that was one of the biggest compliments, that people actually knew my bars.
Like
and
a
I was
chant.
just like, okay, yeah. I knew I had it then. I was like, oh, y'all know my songs? Y'all know the words to my songs? Bet. And I used to use the people kind of like ad libs. You know what I'm saying? I used to use them as my ad libs.
Well, I think art. I don't know, man. It's like it's like a responsibility. Using your powers for good. It's your choice. You can use it how you want. Kind of like science. You can make a bomb or you can create nuclear energy. Um, this consciousness, people are going to do what they want. That being said, this kind of for both of y'all. Does music influence neural pathways related to mood and cognition? So,
Yes.
right. Go ahead, y'all.
Well, any frequency has a point, and there's a resonant frequency with every cell in our body that can be reached or touched with the song or video with music involved. This vehicle we have, this brain interprets all of these frequencies from different perspectives and can be very much derived to control. And
is it almost like a seduction? You're saying like even the video, you can make a video with people shaking their butt and that's going to affect my mood and what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, or you can even do it more, and you can even do it more subtly than that and have it in the
K-Boom
back.
say, what's wrong with that?
Oh, K-Boom, boy, he be having some.
Yes.
Yeah, I see this channel. Look at him. He fired up. Yeah, I ain't mad at him. You know what I mean? What was you saying, old brother? My fault, self. You know me, man. You were talking about the music and it affecting your mood and the
I
frequency.
think it pretty much I said it all.
Yeah, my bad, bro. But I'm saying, well, K-Boom, you agree with Brother Wordsmith? Do you agree with what he just said?
Absolutely. Does it change my thought process?
Yeah.
Direction and time and distractions, all these things. Yes.
So you can make a feel-good record, and then this record is for Friday. Just got paid, and this record might be more introspective.
Absolutely. And the one thing that's beautiful about everything you said is, just having fun, man, with the game, with the craft. I do enjoy that part of it, of hip hop, just having fun with it.
Yeah, the letting go.
Just have fun. Let's just have fun with it. I'm with that.
Hip hop, community, consciousness, and chi or shy Ova East. We sitting here with CEO 5000, Stony Island in the building. Big ups Midwest Festivals. There's a link in the chat, y'all. It's a music fest, Ancestral Echoes. Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes, y'all. Tune in. It's a lovely, lovely event. All right, man. Did y'all have something else on this discussion? Because I want to ask you, we're going to get to the fun, esoteric stuff. But anything else y'all wanted to talk about? Because I know I just kind of stopped abruptly.
We're good. You're going good, man. Keep it going.
All right, bro. We're going to get to the esoteric tin hat stuff. So put your tin hat on, all right?
Okay.
We ask everybody these questions. Think about the people who come behind you, your progeny, your kids, kids, your great-great-grandkids might see this tape one day. So here we go. Here's the $1 billion question. Suppose you were offered 1 billion, that's with a capital B, tax-free dollars. It'll hit your Venmo account at midnight tonight. But when you wake up tomorrow, you'll be $1 billion richer, but you'll be 10 years older. Brother Wordsmith won't be older. I won't be older. Your children won't be older, but you'll be able to wake up tomorrow and have more money than you can ever know what to do with. And you can put your children in the position. I'm leading the witness. Do you take the money?
What is this, an AI question?
This is the $1 billion question. Do you take the money?
Oh, good.
You wake up tomorrow 10 years older, but you got 1 billion tax-free dollars, you know, that you can
Hell yeah, I
start
can
doing.
do that for sure. Give me the
That's
money.
right. You
Give
damn
me that
right.
bread, man.
You
Give
damn
me
right.
that bread, man.
70% of respondents take the money.
Take the money.
Take the
Shit,
money.
it better be 99.9%.
Nah, everybody's got the
Take the
reason.
money.
They
Is you
got the
just,
reason.
that's just like saying you go take a bid or you go take $1 billion. You go take $1 billion, you idiot.
Hey, to each his own. I agree. I happen to agree with you though. You know, but
I'm gonna take the that'll make me what? What you say? 10 years?
Yep.
you'll be 64. But you got $1 billion. You retired. Your kids are retired. Your parents are retired. You could retire Brother Wordsmith. You could break him off with $10 million and it wouldn't even hurt your pocket. You could put it in a 5% yield and earn $50 million a year and not even touch the principal. Your family is
Man,
rich
you
forever.
ain't a kid, man, and help out a whole lot of people that
There
need
you
help,
go.
man.
Start your rap label and just be putting on the shorties,
Help
all the
out a
drill rappers,
lot of people that need help, man.
financing wars on the block, putting guns on the street, drugs. No, I'm just talking shit. All right. Brother Wordsmith, are you taking the money?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been documented numerous times on this platform.
All right. We're all taking the money. All right, here we go.
Taking the money.
Next question. Self-love time machine. All right. Imagine Brother Wordsmith right there. All right. He came to the crib and he said, boom, I got a time machine out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's your birthday. Oh, I'm messing it up. Self-love time machine. Never mind. All right. But self-love has a time machine. And it's your birthday, right? And you're making a wish. You're making a wish. It's your 9-year-old birthday. You're 9 years old, my brother. Your family's around the dining room table. You might be in Mississippi. You might be on the East Coast, wherever you were. All of your ancestors and elders are there, and your brothers and sisters and cousins, and the candles are lit. And they say, K-boom, make a wish. And you say, I wish to see my 54-year-old self, right? That's you. So right now we're sitting here and then boom, you are taken back to when you were 9 years old. You're standing there frozen in time, just you and your younger you. Your family's frozen. They don't know what's going on. What do you say to your 9-year-old self? What advice would you give?
Cut your distractions. Stay focused. And always complete your agenda. Complete your goals. Achieve your goals.
Perfect. Love it. All right. And I believe that what you said does stuff in the past. So that message you delivered somehow got to your 9-year-old you because in his consciousness. I believe that. All right. Yes or no? Have you ever seen an alien or UFO?
Yes.
So was that you saw an alien?
A UFO.
Okay. We'll bring you back for a different show for that. I've seen one too, multiple times. I've seen one at Ancestral Echoes. Ever experience anything paranormal, miracles, or supernatural?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Many times too. Well, go ahead.
Same, bro. All right. What's your tombstone message for mankind? For instance, or my epitaph shall read, meditate daily. What is your tombstone message for humanity?
Love is like an ocean. It's endless.
Here's the magic box question. Brother Wordsmith over there, he drops by your pad. He's got you say words like pad when you've been in Southern California a long time. He drops by your pad and he's got a acacia box. It's made of Hollywood and acacia. It's just nice little box. You know what I mean? and it's got a red dot on it. Now here's a red button on it. Now here's the situation. The reason he's popped up at your house is because the person who you can't imagine losing in this world, right? God forbid, knock on wood. This person is suffering from a, debilitating, painful. When I say suffering, screaming in pain all day, agonizing. The painkillers don't help no more. Brother Wordsmith gives you that box and he says, boom, all you got to do is press the button on this box and your loved one will be completely healed. But when you press the button, a random innocent person who you don't know, who you shall never know, who you will never meet, who's not related to you or your family, will then be stuck with the same affliction. I mean, like it could be a little baby. Do you push the button?
Absolutely. I don't give a damn. That's just a chance I'm gonna have to fucking take. You feel me? I'm smashing that button. Ah!
You say you wouldn't even let me finish the you result, but something already pushed the button.
Somebody that you don't know. Somebody that you don't know.
Had healed,
hey,
Self?
Goodbye.
They'd be totally healed.
God bless you, Dad. Goodbye. Goodbye, baby.
I think I'm gonna change the nature of that question. I think the question should be: you push the button, and then now you suffer it, but they're free. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll move forward like that.
I don't know. I might let the motherfucker go ahead and perish, man. Shit. I love my motherfucking self. Shit.
This is K-Boom. That's what I said in the intro.
I love my fucking self. Come on
this
now,
has
Bill.
always
that
been K-Boom.
ain't no hard question either. I'm keeping myself preserved. Fuck a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Hey, I tell you who love K-Boom. Brother Scott Cortez. You remember Cortez? He speak hooper. He probably, I don't know. But Cortez, he one of the newts, boy. He'll love you, bro. Yeah. You got it. Hey, Boom says shit. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
Wait a minute. You mean I take myself out or take them out?
If somebody I don't know, okay.
Yeah.
All aboard.
It could be a family member.
I told him a possible innocent baby. He was like, okay.
I can't
me?
Hey, even for my family, I don't think I sacrifice myself for my family. I don't know, man. No, man. I love myself. Shit.
Hey, this is the Self Love Show. You know what I mean?
I don't want to die. Sorry. Mama, I love you. You hear me? Mama, I love you. You hear me?
All right. Here we go, bro. Your answer to this is as important as anybody who's ever walked the face of the earth, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
CEO 5000, Stony Island, Ova East. What's the meaning of life?
Ooh. Knowing thyself, man. Self-Lord Master, man. That's it, man. Striving for your salvation, man, to God, man. It's life, man. That's it, man.
All right. Sounds like you joined the 5% Nation. Let me find out.
That's it, man.
All right. Hip Hop Community Consciousness and Chi Ova East with CEO 5000, Stony Island. All right. Bro, we got a game. It's called the Self Love Arc, and then we get you out of here. I'm going to give you a pair of items. The clock will be ticking in the background. You only got 2 passes, right?
Okay.
So if you pass twice, if you pass 3 times, you lose the game. So you can pass 2 times. Yeah. Right. Nobody has ever lost the game. You're going to get a pair of items. You pick the one that suits you the best. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The lesser of 2 evils sometimes. Like I might say Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. You know what I mean? And you got to pick the lesser of 2 evils.
Okay.
Sometimes it's the best of the best. We'll see. All right. We got to get Karen and get this clock running.
You can ask me that question too, Mills, if you want to. That same question you just said, you can ask me that as a bonus question.
All right. And it's going to be a quadruple bonus. Well, go ahead and answer it now before we start the clock. So I'll forget.
Don't Trump. Sorry, don't Trump.
All right. That's fair.
I like a dickhead. False.
You got to give him the coach's house.
Oh.
You got to give him the coach's house ASAP. All right. I'm not mad at you.
My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Pardon me.
No.
Pause. I'm saying pause.
We're not mad.
We're not mad at all.
Okay.
You do.
Yeah, I like Donald Trump, man. That's the GOAT, man.
Well, I'm not going to go.
For the president of the United States, he is the GOAT.
Well, I am independent. I make my money. Don't tell me how to spend.
The GOAT. He the GOAT.
And word said on this broadcast, not necessarily
disclaimer.
Oh,
Right.
Lord.
But everybody got their opinion, and it's cool. You know?
I mean, I'm fine with you voting for him, but I don't know about the GOAT. But that's another discussion.
No, I'm just saying on the,
the
buffoonery, the buffoonery.
No, I don't.
He the GOAT. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
On the way he runs things and how he moves, he's the GOAT.
Yeah. I mean, I wish Obama had a tenth of the balls that he had when he got in office. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm glad he slapped all you stealers. All y'all was stealing from the government. All non-working government officials was stealing all these years from us taxpaying citizens. I'm glad he caught y'all and threw you out of there.
Stealing.
Good riddance.
Yeah. All right. We're going to start the game here. This is the self-love arc. Are you ready? All right. Karen, start the clock. Aliens exist. Aliens are cap.
Aliens exist.
Harold's Fried Chicken Coop. Uncle Remus.
Uncle Remus.
I think he's trolling at this point. We've walked on the moon. The moon landing is cap.
The moon landing is cap.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Malcolm read X.
Malcolm X.
The Chicago Bears will get their over and under. They'll win 9 games, or the Bears will win 8 games or less. So the 9 games or more, or 8 games or less?
I'm going to give them the over 9 games more. 9 or more.
Anarchy. Tyranny.
Anarchy.
Carjacking, Kia, driving. Robert committing Pookie, mumbling. You see him out there, you trying to talk to him. Keep your head up, Pookie. Or the oath-breaking police officer who took an oath but don't live up to it.
Give me the crackhead, man.
You're going with Pookie.
Give me Pookie, man.
All right. The College Dropout album or Illmatic?
Illmatic.
Are we living in simulation or are we living in base reality? Is this a simulation or is this base reality?
Base reality.
Bonus question number 1. The Notorious B.I.G. R.I.P. baby. Tupac Shakur.
Tupac.
Double bonus. Common. He's done things for you and your family. Twister. He's in the world records.
Common.
All right, he hasn't passed yet. Triple bonus. We haven't had a triple bonus on this show yet.
Ever.
Drill rap or house music?
House music.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's the highest scoring on this game here. You know what I mean? Let's go through here. Uncle Remus, bro, are you serious?
I gotta go with Uncle Remus. Shouts out to out there on Madison, man. Uncle Remus is on Madison.
I forgot. He spent a lot of time out west. Yeah, I forgot.
Give me Uncle Remus is all day.
Well, you should be CEO Laramie, not Stony Island. If you're gonna sit on
Shouts out to everybody on Laramie, man.
yeah, Laramie. See, on Laramie Street. Boy, if you want to make any West Sider happy, man, just tell him, yeah, I gotta go up on Laramie. I'm going up on Laramie to the cleaners.
Yeah,
Drop off my. Go up to Laramie. They always going to the cleaners.
A lot of people on there. I know
The L's. Shouts out to all the L's, man, out west. All the L's.
All right, let's see. He said we didn't walk on the moon. Nobody's gonna fight you. He said aliens exist. You went with Malcolm. Nobody's gonna fight you. You said the Bears are gonna win 9 games or more. I don't know, man. This guy's getting sacked 68 times a game. So anarchy. Nobody's gonna fight you about that. He went with Pookie. Self. You got any problems with Pookie?
No, I had more of a problem with
over 12. I got Pookie
anarchy,
over 12 any day. I got Pookie over 12 any day. At least I know Pookie a thief.
You got a problem with anarchy? So you're going with tyranny?
Hold on. Well, no. Yeah, no problem with that.
Yeah, he said anarchy. Yeah. All right, he said Illmatic over the College Dropout album. You got any problem with that, Self?
I really don't. I really had I feel, but I really don't. It's they, yeah.
Well, one of them's from Chicago, and the other one is
right. That's why I feel, because the other one's really good too.
Yeah,
just saying what really kind of
which one really hit you. They both hit me. Yeah, they
impact
both
me.
Yeah,
impact me more.
Illmatic.
Impact me more.
Okay, and he says base reality. Self, he agrees with me.
Yeah, he agrees with you.
Okay, how about the B.I.G. Tupac thing? He went with Pac.
Yeah, I mean more work of
body of work.
Yeah, way more body of work.
Common Twister.
That's, I mean, I prefer Common, and Twister has been usurped in the.
This guy's been from out west and came on here and said Common.
I mean, he went with what he said that he always speaks his mind and says what he says, and
he does
unapologetically.
But he came out here talking about Uncle Remus. I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah. So,
all right. And then he took house music over drill rap. Are you in agreement there? You have the choice.
Yeah, I mean,
you're driving to Champaign. Somebody says we're going to play drill rap on the whole ride here, or we're going to play house music.
Take house music. Yes.
Hey, I would beat their face in all the way there too.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We're not doing that.
Because the music will pull that out of you, huh? I'm ready to shoot
doing
somebody.
That.
Let's go shoot somebody. We're going to listen to this music all the way here, huh?
Shit.
Let's go roll up on the ops.
1 or 2 of them songs on, and then we putting on some house music. You feel?
Well, that's what he just said, though, bro. When you have your playlist, you have to have it. You have to have a playlist that balances that, right?
Yeah,
you gotta have 20% of that, and then see, these people don't understand what I'm saying. I think K Boom gets it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we should drown drill rap, because that's what they be trying to do, separate us in hip hop.
100%.
That's exactly what they do to separate us in hip hop.
Yeah.
That's why I said that about Chief Keef. I was like, no, we gotta pull back on that one.
Yeah.
He started a whole genre, man. You can't ignore that.
Yeah.
He's the godfather of drill rap. Let's just call it what it was. He's the godfather of drill rap.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that be my man from Shy who made King Louis?
No. Chief Keef. He's the godfather of drill rap. Look it up.
What do you mean, look it up?
He's the king of drill rap.
Yeah, he's the king, but the godfather.
Look at it.
Wouldn't the godfather be King Louis? King Louis came before him.
He's the godfather of
What
drill
about
rap.
Bump J? Why can't Bump J be the godfather?
No, Bump J wasn't drilling like that, though. He was just rapping.
I'm just asking.
He wasn't doing the Chief Keef in the.
I'm just asking, man.
The Bonds and the FBG Ducks and all of it. He wasn't doing all. And the Lil King, Lil J, and all that. He wasn't doing all that. JoJo, Lil JoJo. He wasn't doing all that.
Hey, Chief Keef, first manager. We graduated high school together. I'm gonna reach out to somebody, see if we can get him on the show, see how much we can get him to talk about. The early
talking about
times.
Peter Pan.
Renardo Hess. I don't know if y'all call him Peter Pan. We never called him that. I'd have slapped the shit out of him if he asked me to call him Peter Pan. Back in the day, I would have. Not when he started
No,
running around
my
with the drill
bad,
rap.
my bad. I
Yeah,
ain't
pain.
know, dude.
Yeah.
It's all good.
No, it's all good. Big ups
You
to
know, I
Peter
could have
Pan
got
too.
paid. That Chief Keef, that's an interesting story for me too, because I could have got paid. You know, I had him and his uncle Romanuel on an episode when I was in Studio 11 downtown with the Kush Cowboys, and my son and
Romania,
Romanuel.
is that Ronaldo Hess?
No,
Okay, go ahead.
That was at the time. That was Chief Keef manager Romanuel, his uncle, and you know, I got that breaking story when Chief Keef went to jail that time or something about a police officer, some gun charge shit. Well, I was the one that got the breaking story on that. But you know, back in those times, I didn't know how to monetize that, you know, to get paid off that, but I could have got paid off that.
Oh yeah, you'd have went viral.
For sure. If I probably could put it out right now and it'll go viral.
Yeah.
That's how cold the video was. We was all in the studio, and Chief Keef was supposed to be there with us too, by the way.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why we was in the studio. We was all supposed to be ready to record, do some things together. And you know, I remember he called me when he put out Don't Like, him and Young Chop called me about 3 a.m. And he was like, "Yeah, you like this song right here?" And I was like, "Put it on." And it was Don't Like. I was just like, damn. When I woke up the next day, that shit did millions.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know he just called me, him and Young Chop? Young Chop is my son. Him and my son are best friends.
Young Chop, the one be doing all the drill productions, right?
Yeah, him and my son, they best friends.
Okay. All right.
Both
I
of
didn't
them
know
name
that,
Tyree.
man.
Both of them name is Tyree. They real name Tyree.
That's crazy.
But you know, it's all good. It's a lot of history, man. I put a lot of people together, a lot of things, you know, in the culture. Definitely, they came through me, man. Please know that. Lil Lester, a whole bunch of people, man. Moped, everybody, man.
You know, I had an interesting conversation with Blood Money's sister after he got murdered, Ressa. So interesting conversation. I took notes and everything. You know, I was gonna release something with it, but at that time I was living in the Chi, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm not gonna repeat any of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, you
the
know,
demonic talk, the demonic street
nah,
talk.
it was just, you know, I don't, you know, you can get involved in stuff, but I'm not even trying to be
promoting the wrong thing.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
You know what? I used to worry about that too. You know, Bills, be honest with you. Like, damn, I'm going in all these hoods. Sometimes I'll be having them in the background talking with them, interviewing some of them. And I used to think about it, but then after a while, after I got a green light, I was just, you know, doing my thing with it.
Yeah, man. You know, you got a protection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got a good green light. I go, you know, pass go kart in the hood, and it just went from there.
And yea, as I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. You understand?
No security. Solo dolo, no security. You already know. Hood to hood. Y'all know I'm on the blocks for sure. For sure.
You know what's his name? 6ix9ine. He ain't walking around without no security.
You know what, Mills? That's why I don't want to be famous, because I want to be able to do what I do every day. And that's just be me. You feel me? If you get too much in the lights, you can't do what you want to do.
When everybody just look at your face and know you.
You know, I can do. I don't need that, man. I'm cool on that. I ain't doing it for that. I'm not doing it for that reason.
Man, they got masks you can put on and just walk around with a mask on. You can wear your shave off your Santa Claus beard. You know what I mean? Nobody would know who you are. You know what I mean? When you want to dip off and do your thing. You know, it's certain things, because I'm out here in LA. You know, you can run up on celebrities and not even really know it all the time.
I would imagine so, for sure.
Yeah.
That's how I just want to be low key. That's all I'm trying to say. I still want to do my thing, but I also want to be still, you know, just a regular guy, man.
Hey, they be confusing me for Sway off you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, because he be wearing the hats I wear, because I was wearing them first. I think that Mog saw me. Big ups to Sway. Yeah, they be swaying I'm Sway. You know, I'd be like, well, all right, you know, go on, park.
You in LA? You in LA?
Yeah, park the Chevy. You know
Shout
what I
out to
mean?
my boy Compton Politics out there in LA, man. In Compton.
Yeah, I'm in
I
Inglewood,
got a
bro.
lot of people out there, man, for sure. San Diego, Compton.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm affiliated with a lot of.
You know any of the Inglewood family bloods?
I got. Hey, man, Treetop, all that. I got a
Yeah.
lot of Skyline.
Yeah, I'm in
I got a whole
Inglewood,
bunch of
bro.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you in Inglewood? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they bleed. They bleed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I already know what you're going through for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
All right, bro. Anything else you wanted to add, good brother? Appreciate you doing this though.
Oh, no problem, man. I love what y'all doing, both of y'all brothers. Y'all know y'all my brothers for life. And please check me out, CEO 5005 on Instagram, CEO 5000 on TikTok. Y'all know y'all can get at Keith CEO Davis on Facebook and Keith K Boom Davis on Facebook as well. And y'all know my Twitter, CEO 5000 SI. Y'all know how to get at me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got the clothes, I shoot the videos, I do the snippets, make the music, write the music, performance. You know, just the whole package, man. Our whole production package. CEO 5000 Stony Island, man. Gang. Shouts out to the whole Self Luv Show, man. Thank y'all for having me on here.
Hey, this brother
Ease
has
up.
not lost a bit of energy, man.
Ease up, man.
He ain't lost a bit of energy, bro. That was the same way he used to promote all the stuff they was doing on the rap scene down there in Champaign, man.
For sure, man.
Yeah. I remember I was like, man, okay, boom. Yeah.
We're gonna lean it out. We're gonna lean it out. And I still drop them gems too. Y'all
Yeah.
done heard them. Y'all done heard them freestyles. Don't act like I don't know, man. The numbers don't lie. Y'all seen the freestyles. There's gonna be more to come though.
Oh yeah.
Please believe it. There's gonna be more to come. I heard. Believe me, I heard too.
Hey,
There's gonna be some more coming.
Hey, you keep yapping. I'm gonna set up a versus battle between you and Emerge McVeigh right here on the Self Luv Show. You keep yapping like that. Keep yapping.
I gotta polish off some of my dots.
Yeah,
I got
quiet
a few
now.
dots. I still got a few dots, man. Still got a few dots though. You dig? I'm gonna keep them dots, man. Sharp, baby.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna
Sure.
have to for sure link up with you next time I'm in the city, good brother.
For sure, man.
Yeah,
Always.
man. Yeah, bro.
Much love, man.
We got to
These
link
my
up.
boys, y'all. Check them out on their show.
Hey, you
Thank
gotta
y'all
come.
for having
You
me,
gotta
for
come
sure.
to.
Y'all gotta come to my show for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna
yeah,
pop up.
No
We're
doubt.
gonna get it all together, so.
But I'm saying you need to come to Ancestor Echoes. We could be at that, and man.
Hey, they out there smoking good. We out there drinking good. We out there eating good, bro. Don't just come for one day,
come
bro.
on Friday.
Man, get a
think I'm gonna
tent.
come Friday.
Get a tent. It's an overnight event, bro. What you can't
3 days.
What you can't? You got a curfew or something? You got a ankle monitor?
No,
what's going on?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No,
but
sir.
yeah, whenever you can come is cool. But like it's a weekend event, bro. They got 1 day packages, but they also got 2-3 day packages. It's better, bro, when you just pull up, camp overnight. You ain't got to be worried about nothing. You popping bottles. You doing your thing.
Yeah. What? Give me the dates.
There you go, Self Love.
June 20th to the 22nd.
Okay, in June. I got time.
There's a link in the chat, bro, and when
Self,
just send him that link. Text him that link. Yeah, he'll text you the link.
Right, we break out the chairs and break out the little table and the cooler and all that.
Hey, post that link on your channel for him, man. So you know what I'm saying?
Do something like that. I can see us doing that as a little outing.
And
you see what I'm saying?
It's early bird special right now, so they jump on it.
Get it cheaper.
Oh, you got reserved spots?
If you're camping.
Yeah. You get reserved spots.
I don't think I'll be camping. I'm just gonna pop out, you know.
Man, you know where it's at? It's in Pembroke, Illinois. It's like, it's off the beaten path, bro. You're gonna be driving maybe about an hour and a half.
Like we talking like past Kankakee?
Yeah, past Kankakee, famo.
It's east of Kankakee, but it's about the same.
About that same ride, 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're coming from.
Traffic or whatever.
Yeah,
right.
and where you coming from.
Right.
Which way you go.
For sure.
Makes a difference.
I know what you was talking about. I was gonna say, y'all talking about past Kankakee? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. For sure. That's why I said I definitely want to pop out, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Probably
All
on
right.
that Friday. I want to come on that Friday. I don't know why I want to say Friday, but I want to say Friday.
Well, just hey, reach out to me or Self Love too, bro, on that thread we got. Whenever you want us to pop out, bro, on your pod, bro.
Right, for sure. I am definitely. I gotta get your number so I can send it to you in text, and you gonna come into my studio.
Yeah.
Both of y'all gonna come in my studio. I can't wait to have y'all on the panel, man. For
Yeah.
sure.
Hey, you got my number, bro. It's on that text thread. I've been texting you. My
Oh, that's
number
your,
on it.
oh, the 425
773 number. It's a 773 number.
773 number. Okay, you got a shot number. Okay.
409. Don't say the last four, please. 773
I got you.
209. 209. 773 209. That's
Okay.
mine. The 209 number.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I got Self number. I got yours now too. For
Yeah.
sure.
Lock me in, fam.
Yeah, I got you, because I'm gonna definitely get y'all brothers in the studio. And I don't know everybody's schedule, but I know it's just on the phone like we doing tonight. So we're gonna make it happen for sure.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen for sure. Much love, y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me. Come on, man.
Hey,
No,
and
respect. Appreciate
hey, welcome to the Give Back Gang. This platform's your platform. This platform's my platform. From Inglewood, California,
to South Shore,
to the Gulf Stream waters.
East Side, baby.
East Side, baby.
This platform is made for you and me. Anytime you want to pull up, bro, you're welcome, man. Just let us know.
All right. There's some players over these for sure.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Yep.
All right, that was magnanimous.
Very, very interesting and great.
Yeah, it's a magnanimous. You know what I mean? K-Boom. Interesting. It's always been fascinating to me. Who wins in a versus freestyle here? Rap battle. Okay. Right now, okay. Unsure, I'm rubbing my bum on the fence. Oh, we've got a fence bummer. 14% said they're rubbing their bum on the fence. 14% said Eminem, the white Elvis. Okay. 29% say Kendrick Lamar, whose parents are from Chicago. And 43% say Rashid, aka Common, who used to be Common Sense, but they filed a cease and desist on him, which is some complete crap. Because that was one of the dopest names. I remember I heard that stuff. I was like, that shit is cold. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
somebody knew it before him. True.
All right, but anyway, which one did you go with there, Phil?
Had to, with the criteria and freestyle. And I don't know if those other two gentlemen freestyle, but I do know that Rashid does.
Oh, Eminem freestyles.
And he's pretty good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing, I went with the same thing. And one thing about him, nobody ever messed with him. And the one person who did got completely obliterated, in my opinion. I never looked at Ice Cube the same.
Yeah, he didn't just obliterate him.
Who else did he obliterate?
Mac 10 and what was this dude?
Dub C.
Dub C, yeah.
Yeah, that was my boy, Dub C in the Mad Circle. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to ram that. Remember, I had that on.
Because they was all in that song that dissed him. So he got all of
You're
them.
right. I ain't look at Dub C the same out there either.
Yeah.
And the Minister Farrakhan had to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it was about to get violent.
Possibility of it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I think that was some.
Yeah. Marketing sham. I mean, Common couldn't come to LA. Suppose he was getting to that point, and they couldn't come to Chicago. And you know what I mean? It was getting to that point. Now all you gotta do is check in when you come out here, the local gangster.
Yeah, so you get extorted.
Pretty much. So they can see all the jewelry you got, and yep,
Send
100%.
somebody at you to rob
To
you.
take it and then bring it back to you and charge you a
Might
little
even
money
kill
to
you.
get it back. Yeah.
Might even kill you.
Yeah, might even kill you. Yeah, if you try to up thing or something. Yeah, it could happen. But yeah, that's the whole point, you know. I'm not ashamed. I will tuck my chain.
There's no
Some
way
niggas coming down the
checking
street.
in.
Yeah, I'm
I
tucking.
ain't even wearing no chain there. I mean, what's the, you gotta be crazy.
Not dying over this chain. To quote K-Boom, I love myself. You know what I mean?
He's like, no, I wouldn't turn myself over for none of my family.
That's right. I love myself. And the views expressed in today's podcast are those of the hosts and guests and are not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates.
Affiliates. Period.
Yeah.
Because, man, that was interesting.
Yeah. Yes. All right. As we wrap up tonight's episode of the Self Love Show, we leave you with the resonating power that hip hop and community bring into our lives. The fusion of rhythmic beats and mindful energy created a space where the spirit of hip hop transcends its sound, inspiring both personal reflection and collective growth worldwide. Our discussion has empowered us to recognize that every lyric and every beat carries a message, should carry a message of love, resilience, and awakened consciousness. Reflecting on our journey, it's clear that the energy of community and the guiding flow of chi amplify our creativity and our purpose. Tonight, our dialogue with at CEO 5000 Stony Island reminded us that true strength is found in unity and the courage to embrace hip hop. The conversation seamlessly blended blocks of musical history, Chicago specifically, soulful reflections, and transformative insights that encourage us to look within while reaching out to those around us. Thank you for joining us on this soulful exploration. As this episode fades, let the vibrant ancestral echoes of tonight's discussion continue to inspire your journey towards self-love and holistic well-being. We hope you carry the energy forward, nurturing your own path and contributing to a community that thrives on creativity, wisdom, and unity. Stay curious, stay informed, stay aware, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay true to self. Also, love yourself and everyone around you extremely deeply. Remember, ask not what culture can do for you, but what you can do for culture. Silence is violence. Continue questioning everything because the Self Love Show ain't Kansas, Toto. Peer down those rabbit holes and do your own research, but use caution and discernment because sometimes when you stare into that abyss, well, that abyss stares right back at you. Peace, self-love, honor, gratitude, and respect. Support Midwest Festivals. They're presenting Ancestral Echoes. It's coming. It's a wonderful experience.
Echoes.
Wonderful experience.
Man, it'll be the best, one of the top experiences in your life.
That's right.
The energy and the vibrations there will heal many problems with your spiritual and physical being.
Man, me and wifey enjoyed it. At the time of my life. And if all that glass wasn't in the fire pit, I would have walked across barefoot, right across those cones.
I'm so glad that you thought better of that.
Well, the glass was in there. If that glass wasn't in there, I would have gone
that's
right.
why I'm glad you thought better of that out there. You probably still could have walked across it the way you out there. The energy you was on, you could have crossed it, but I'm so glad that you didn't.
Yeah. Bella B, designs365 at gmail.com. If you need some swag, Self Love Show shirt or something like that. Anything you want,
Yeah. For sure.
In Gym Recovery, 224-588-0998. You might need to get your whip towed, maybe it broke down on you out there. Reach out to Gym Recovery in Chicago local area, 224-588-0998. And when you reach out to those folks, you tell them the Self Love Show sent you.
And you might want to use his DUI special.
Ah, yes. Special.
Where it's he'll come get you.
Paint a picture for him. You're slapped out there. Go ahead.
You're at the spot, you're slapped, and
some hole in the wall. Might have been ladies' night.
You don't know. You got to figure it out. You're like, shit, I can't drive, but nobody there reliable or any of that.
Yeah. Where are my Rees? You can't even say keys.
Gym Recovery out.
Yeah.
He'll tow you and your vehicle to your
house, yeah,
for a price. It's a service.
That way you don't have to worry about some Pookie, Ray, or Venezuelan. When your car's left out there all night because you took a ride share home, which is an option.
Or getting ticketed and towed.
Towed by Gym Recovery.
Yeah, because there's the snow route. So
yeah, if the Gym Recovery is going to tow you anyway, you might as well get it to your home.
Yeah,
that's right. All right, Gym Recovery. Gym Recovery. And avoid the smash and grab and avoid the 15K DUI and hurting yourself or someone else. All right, let's not forget today's dome teaser like I did last week. I know people be like, what the?
When we got off, I was like, wait a minute, do we? I said, damn.
Yeah. Well, nobody reaches out in the comments and asks about it. So they,
And then I couldn't totally remember.
Yeah, because they're not matriculating. All right, here we go. I thrive on the stage where words collide. Quick wit and rhyme are my allies and guide. I flow with fire. My tongue's my blade. What am I in this lyrical raid? All right, the Riddler, Brother Wordsmith.
Battle rapper.
That's right. Battle rapper. I like what you did more than what you did with it more than the AI. The response they were looking for specifically is freestyle. Freestyle rapper. Let me double check that. Yeah, freestyle rapper. But I like yours better. Yeah. Freestyle rapper. I think you're actually more accurate. They meant well. They're not from over East.
No.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the answer to that, you guys. Big ups to Brother Wordsmith. Yep. He did it again. And next week, bro, actually, Karen, we got a video. Actually, I got it, Karen. Because I didn't tell Karen about this one. You guys, our guest coming in next week. Actor. We got this guy next week.
Wanted, but you wanted something I couldn't get. So you're taunting me with arguments, stupid shit. None of this is making sense. With your side of the fence, Michael Jack, this is it. Never thought it in like this. After 2 years and a kid, I'm just trying to get the gist. Tell me what the problem is. Don't I make you feel love? Make you feel appreciated. I give you the real hugs. Often we are celebrated, but still you got a flaw. A scratch diamond. It's like we walking backwards, not climbing. We used to be there, the sun was always shining. But now there's no light is blinding. I talk to your mother, but she don't know you. They tell me that's the difficult shit people go through. I guess the truth is that I'll never know you. I guess the truth is the whole truth is so true. Damn. You say you love me, I believe you, but if this is your impression of love, I don't want it, I don't need it. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Damn, what you need to see, but this is your impression of love. I don't want it, I don't need it. Take it back, take it back, take it back. I hear your friends are saying things, I know your family's talking now.
All right. That is Real One. Coming in the building. Chi-Town's very own. All right. That's going to be next week. And then the week after that, we got some more stuff coming.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, really one, bro. Really one. Coming to the building.
Looking forward to it.
Next week we got Sunday, Smiley Tricks. We're gonna have some great stuff for you. That's where we talk sports and politics. And you can pull up, the link is pinned in the chat. That one's always an open panel. Last week we broke down the Carmelo Anthony case, Free Melo. He's out on bail right now. And then we also, went into Justin Fields and will they win more than 6 games this season? So will he win more games than the generational quarterback we have still on this rookie deal that's so important to all you guys? Okay. That's what we're unpacking. All right. Yeah. Got to win on that rookie deal. I got to watch him get sacked 68 times a season, a few times.
No.
I mean, it's part of the process is what we're saying.
No. It was a dumb part of the process because they should have eliminated that guy and brought in something that was more adequate. We all thought that the offensive coordinator would be a upgrade from Getsky, and he was Getsky 3.0. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was organizational failure. They
Period.
came in and gave the kid the playbook. They told him you're not going to have any competition. They told him the job is yours. They made him the first Bears rookie ever. There's no way that kid ever had any walking around there painting his fingernails, wearing halter tops. There's no way he had an iota of respect for the whole organization, bro. There's no way. But I tell you what, he's a mem. And, he showed me he's tough, right? Doesn't throw a lot of picks.
He's turned the ball over, period. Really.
Well, if you're going to get sacked for it 3 times, or sacked on first, sacked on second, it's as good as a turnover. You lost 20 yards. You've been punting. I'm just saying, I hear you, bro.
That wasn't his fault, but a lot of it, the 68 wasn't, they had terrible line, but it wasn't 68 sacks from the line.
I could get sacked right now in the NFL every play and not have any turnovers. He didn't fumble. You know what I mean? I'd get back there. Oh, he ain't seeing it. You know what I mean?
He didn't have a lot of receptions either, so that's a different story.
Yeah, and he had some comebacks, and he beat the Packers at the end of the season.
Man, when it was on the line, he moved the ball down the field and got them in position.
He did.
Period. And, he held on the ball too long at times? Yes. Has he did some dumb shit? Yes. Did he have some times where he didn't have any chance at all because the line didn't do shit? Mostly.
No, I agree with all of that. Yeah. Was he smelling his own farts sometimes?
Well, I mean,
was he smelling his own farts?
Yes, he has been able to do that his whole career.
All right. That's fine. As long as we can agree with that.
I mean,
we're in agreement. I agree with it.
The very first game that he really lost because he didn't throw the ball away and he danced around and lost 17 yards on the sack.
Yeah, and he got Flus fired because he, you know what I mean?
Well, Flus need to be fired. So
I agree. So great job getting Flus fired.
I agree with. Yes, I do. I agree with everything that happened because if
no, it's perfect divine order. I know what you're saying.
Yes, because
this was a perfect season.
All those games they could have won had we still have Flus.
I hope he's not so delusional that the humble pie will have no same thing.
I think he's humbled by the coach.
Good. He's got somebody he respects in the organization.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm praying you're right because this feels like Groundhog Day. Every time
Oh,
I preseason, all season, I get happy about the Bears. There's all these.
yeah, I do too. But
You know
this
what I mean?
seems like, and they filled it up. So if he's a piece of shit and won't listen, it's gonna very much come out.
And they got
They got the line up there for him and all of that.
Yeah.
All pros and you know, the best guy in free agency.
Yeah.
I mean, so shit.
And they got Eric Bieniemy. You know, he's running around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Eric Bieniemy can't sit here and watch you guys do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. The over/under went up. Self, I should have bet it when it was
I saw it.
Like 9.5 now.
I was watching Mouthpiece when y'all was talking about it.
They do that to the Bears every season, get us all happy and expectations high, and then everybody's got to get fired at the end of the season.
No, not this year.
All right.
Even if it goes tanked, they're still moving forward because this is going to be successful. This guy is preaching domination, not competing. He's preaching domination, and he's like everybody wants to.
And they brought some dogs in on the offensive line, the D line.
Yes,
who are not going to tolerate this guy running around there.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Exactly. So I'm looking forward to it, actually, bro.
Yes, I really am.
And I'm looking forward to Caleb. Like he did show me that he's tough. You know, he got sacked 68 times, but guess what? He got up 68 times. He wasn't out concussed. You know what I mean?
There's some good. There was like, we need to move the ball down the field to be in place to win the game. And he got it there.
He does it all the time.
And they didn't win the game, but when it was time to be like.
They won it at the last game against Green Bay, though.
Oh.
He beat the Packers.
They should have beat the Packers twice.
That
motherfucking blood.
But I'm enjoying. They beat the Packers.
Yeah. They should have swept them.
And had he won it twice, I wouldn't be saying anything negative about him.
I enjoyed it. That was nothing negative about him. He went right down the field, got him into place.
Yeah.
And it was the kicker.
Yeah.
I want to be on this hash. And it was the league.
You want to crown him, you send him your crown. You want to send Caleb, send Caleb your crown, send him your crown there, fella.
No, I'm just saying it was, they should have swept him. And it wasn't his fault. You mentioned it being, I was trying to blame him. No, it was the refs.
Listen, all I was saying was Caleb is going to go through the same stuff that Justin did. It's going to be more pressure on the poor kid. And because he's a number one pick and everybody's running around saying he can smell his own farts, he's generational, he can't miss prospect. So this kid had better, you know what I mean? And I can envision it. I can envision him doing well. But Cole Kmet's numbers were down 40%, 45% over the last season with Justin Fields. That's all I'm saying. We could have had a lot of dogs we brought in here, Self, with the haul.
That ship is passed.
You sound like the guy.
I feel you. I wish they, would have traded back, but they didn't. So this is what we're working with.
That's how you sound like Miliak, the guys in the comments. Like, let it go already.
Man, I can't cry about the spilt milk. It's already spoiled. It's turned to cottage cheese and then some aged cheese that I don't want to taste.
I feel that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. This brings us to my personal favorite part of the whole shebang, and that's wordsmiths. Final words out there, ancestral echoes.
It's with precision that I want to let you know that it's my vision to take us to different plane existing. Close your eyes and vibe with the words coming from my soul and sent for you to observe. And you can see within the time and energy to expand And it's at the best of place, June 20th to 22nd. That is the space of time that we intertwine with the rhythm and the grind. Ancestor echoes, echoes, echoes through your spirit, space, and time. Attaches to yourself. And you know it's all about design. Today we had CEO 5000 K-Boom to us. Expansive conversation. He's always been straight to the point and truthful and speak from the heart and youthful. That's the way it is. He speak his truth at all times. Don't run from it. You don't care who don't like it. His truth is his sidekick. Still doing this thing. Hood to hood. Stony Island Entertainment. It's all good. My man's insane. With how much he's been doing and has done. Got the apparel sharper than Cupid's arrow. How you loving this shit? Y'all know how the game go. What we aim for. Self Luv Show. Came to edutain your mind, body, and spirit. Words.
Words. Big up CEO 5000.
It's and a super producer. His oldest son, Riri.
The Self Luv Show.
Yeah, see, we can sit with him.
Oh, wait a minute. Minerals.
Karen, what are you doing? My bad.
Time is now, my people. We must stand together.
I will eat the right foods that I
Grow myself.
stole my health. I'm glad to be me now and nobody else.
Man, know thyself.
I will eat the right foods that I
Grow myself.
Cause the wrong way stole
my health.
I'm glad to be me now and nobody else. Yo,
Bullets.
in the code and all the scriptures, potions and elixirs.
Come on, Karen. Bullets. A boomerang. Stand your ground. Murder is suicide. Yeah, well, an eye for an eye. Silence is violence. See something, say something.
You want to be a slave? Vibrate greed. Ego. Fear. That's how they make you a slave. You end up in prison.
Okay. I know for sure, charity plus humility times love is freedom.
That's how you get out. Do not answer questions
Question everything.
We've got two who can see. Fear is cap. It's an illusion.
Yeah. Vibrate love.
See if you can hear it. You never die when you breathe in the Holy Spirit. Swine ain't divine, the people they won't go near it. Salad bar spitting at your average hard here to bring you back to God. Said it just like Master Far sent you. The end ain't always happy.
And forgiveness is love's supreme vibration.
So, do something charitable for a so-called enemy and end a beef.
Healthy people, heal thy people. That's a commandment.
Yeah, it's hurt people, for sure, gonna try to hurt people.
Free Larry Hoover, man, like Big Meech.
Free Jeff Floyd.
Free all the guys, man.
Prison to slavery.
Check that 13th Amendment if you don't believe them. And be Yah. Walk on water.
Man. Move mountains.
Oh, Mountain Dew.
Yes, sir. Week by week, that mountain is getting weak. It's moving. Look at it.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Being the one is just like being in love. No one can tell you you're in love, you just know it. Through and through. Balls to bones.
Still got them, bro.
Got mine.
Same, man. Stop snitching on y'allself. Take school serious.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you